listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot. Chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio. Things are getting kinda heated. Think we better take it to the phones. Don't know how we gon' make it. This is the show that goes where you take it.
Where you gonna take it today?
In a minute we'll be ready, cause you know it's on tonight. Ain't no way we gon' forget it. Chopping it up, chopping it up, chopping it. Now I'm laid back, listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot. Chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio.
What's going on, people? This is your man Sharp Shot right here on Chopping It Up Radio, on ChoppinItUpradio.com. This is the show that goes where you take it. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another edition of Chopping It Up Radio, the show that goes where you take it. I am Sharp Shot, the Jackie Moon of Radio, along with
your man King Buddha the one. What up? What up? What up?
What's good, bro?
Another day, another penny, man.
I feel you. You know everybody always late.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
So if y'all hear some shit in the background, you know we got the guard dogs in here to keep the studio safe. You know what I mean?
Start finding these motherfuckers like Ike Turner did.
Right?
Ike Turner will find your ass.
You late?
I have all my money.
What's been going on
Find
for the
your
week?
ass.
What's been going on for the week, my brother?
Man, what ain't been going on, man? It's crazy out here, man.
Give me something, bro.
Everything is everything, man. I was just this morning I was on my way to work, right? And I hear some disturbing shit on my way to work. And I'm sure you're going to tap into that on the news, so I'm going to hold off on that.
Nah, I ain't even going to lie to you. I've been, all this week, been working on shit and kind of been out of the loop this week.
Well, I'm getting myself together for work, right? Fresh out the shower.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm going to tell you, I ain't got it.
I'm fresh out the shower. I'm getting myself together. Come across the screen. 4-year-old girl walking down the street in Laurel. 4-year-old walking down the street in Laurel, and ain't nobody called this shit in. No parents, no nothing.
But I bet you they videotaped it.
I don't know if it was videotaped, but the police got her. So shit crazy though.
Yeah, that is wild.
But besides that, man, it's a blessing, man. We woke up this morning, so everybody's blessed that woke up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's get it popping, man.
And let me say this, make sure y'all, if you're tuning in on YouTube, if you're watching this at a later date, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, you know what I'm saying? So you know when we coming on, y'all can check us out live. I remember it was like 2 weeks ago, we had some people that was in the on the YouTube joint, and one guy was like, man, this joint like listening to my father and my grandfather talking on the porch.
That's what's up, though.
Nah, I was like that. Yeah, exactly. Then another was like, y'all crazy. We wild, we crazy. This show is crazy as shit, and it's the show that goes where you take it. So technically, we got a format, but this shit can go anywhere.
So like, share, subscribe,
comment, all that.
Like, share, motherfucking subscribe.
I'm gonna do a lot better with the comments on YouTube. So we gotta somebody to read the comments for Facebook. I'm gonna switch him to go back and forth. He's not gonna be here tonight because he's actually at another podcast.
Hey, and look, real quick, for those that's watching on Facebook, if you look at the top right corner, you'll see a little trophy right there. It's a little trophy. Y'all see that trophy? Touch it. Touch that trophy.
What's the trophy
Touch
for?
it. Touch the trophy and see what it says.
What's the trophy for?
The trophy means send 99 cents. Send it. Build it up. Y'all touch the trophy. Matter of fact, every time somebody late from the show, we're going to make them touch the show trophy. And they're going to have to pay the 99 cents.
I think that's a good idea.
First of all, let me.
And then you come in here smelling like loud.
I smell perfume.
That
covered it up.
Yeah, I don't smell no goddamn perfume.
Look, y'all.
Give me some candy. Is this regular candy?
It's regular candy.
Okay, thank you. Hey, that's Zooty. You got to ask and make sure this is regular fucking candy. I be in this bitch dumb.
You know what? All my friends do that now. Like if I give them any type of
yes,
food, they be like, "What's in it?"
Yeah, if Zooty gives you anything, ask what it is, man. For real, man.
So we're gonna welcome Miss Zooty into the party.
Hey.
And let's definitely
tastes like something different.
Let's definitely start off. Hold on. Let's definitely start off by wishing Miss Zooty a very special happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
We're gonna play the birthday song later.
Which birthday song?
Our version.
Was Zooty just turned what? 26?
28. 28 for like the 8th time.
28.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy
42.
28th birthday.
Nope. I'm proud to say I'm 42. I'm 42.
You 42? You look
42.
good, girl.
Why, thank
You
you.
look good for 42.
Mm-hmm. I get that a lot.
Where everybody at? Ain't nobody in here.
Give her a round of applause. Give you a round of applause. Let's do that again. That's for your birthday.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Hear you just fine. So happy birthday. Can you hear yourself?
No, that's what. Okay, I can hear
Let me
myself
see
now.
where you at.
Hmm?
Okay, we live and CIU radio.
We live.
Just had to
everywhere.
check.
We live everywhere.
Just had to
We
check.
good. We are A-OK, my brother.
Where's the Duke? He coming tonight?
He will be late, but he should be here hopefully in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's gonna pay
Okay, so
his
I don't
fine.
feel bad.
So,
Oh, you should feel bad.
I'm always late. Y'all know that.
but
Mhm.
when we had it at 7:30, you would get here at 7:45. Then we moved it back to 8, so you wouldn't be late, and you still late.
But that's all right.
I'm just saying.
Because I'm making money.
Understandable, but
when I'm
Oh, she played big on you. Say it again, Zooty.
Because I'm making money.
Motherfucker.
No. So now this particular time today, which I was actually like kind of around the corner, but I was helping my best friend with her winter garden. Like start her winter garden. So
Winter garden. How do you do a
Yeah.
winter garden?
So there's certain vegetables, fruits and vegetables that are like fall, winter.
I ain't know. I
Vegetables?
thought that shit froze up. The ground froze up.
No, you can do kale in the winter.
Wow, I never knew that.
Broccoli grows better in the winter.
So the
sweet
ground
potatoes,
don't get too hard and frozen?
it goes up. Most of all those come up, but no. But the chill in the air is what helps it grow. What helps
Wow.
it flourish, yeah.
Wow. Okay, you learn something new
Mhm.
every day. I thought farming and gardening season was over after a certain time. That's
No.
what's up.
For true gardeners, they know.
Okay. Okay. Well, I learned
to be a
something
hater,
new.
But no,
That's
yeah,
some
you have
shit.
your winter. Even that's why like a lot of certain things are seasonal based,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
your fruits. Because when it's hotter, then that's when it grows and it flourishes in the hotter seasons.
That's what's up.
Like watermelons, grapes, things like that. But vegetables are the hardy ones are best done in the fall, winter.
But yeah, y'all look at that. Hey, look, y'all just coming in. Look at that trophy to the top right of your
What
phone.
trophy?
If you looking from your phone, you see the trophy. Miss Ingrid said apples is in the season. Okay, apple tree. I thought all the trees shared it. See, that's why I learned something new.
Mm-hmm.
So that trophy, we are now able to be monetized, y'all. This is important. Now we ain't begging for money. It's $1 though. And when you do that, you send us stars. So that that trophy is basically you sending us stars. And with them stars, that helps us to grow. It helps the show to grow. And as the show grow, we grow. Because we a family in here. We gonna give back. Especially we know each other. That's the thing about this podcast that I find is important. All y'all, Ebony, Nisi, the Hunters, Amisi, Sharice. I don't want to miss nobody. There's so many of y'all. Y'all name them out. Lolita, Shizza, yeah, everybody. We know each other. We here. We interacting with each other. So as we grow, y'all that's here right now, y'all gonna grow with us.
Did you forget Mr. Henry?
Mr. OG, I can never forget my OG.
Damo,
you can't forget
Damo. That's what I'm saying. I hate naming people
because there's so many people.
Because there's so many of y'all that's really riding with us right now. So let's work together. We hit the stars. We share the content. Get people to join. Start watching. And let's grow because we're going to grow together. It ain't just going to benefit us. It's going to benefit us as a community and all y'all that's in that community. Because we try and do something different, man. We ain't just going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. Like right now, I got something going on and I need y'all help from all of y'all. Right now, my kids are walking to school. They made it to where PG County has to, if you live under 2 miles, you got to walk to school. And as we all know, in DC, it get cold. It's dangerous. 2 miles ain't short. 2 miles is far for
that's
real.
far shit.
So if my kids are walking 2 miles to high school in the times we living in now, and it's to the point now where I got to take them or I had their uncles take them because I don't feel safe with it. Now, luckily, my son will be driving soon. I'm about to buy him a car. But it's deeper than just me. It's for all of us. It's for all of us. So, man, I need all y'all to come in, get with me. And, man, we're going to reach out to the PG County board. And I'm taking this shit to the max because they know it ain't safe out here. And they got these kids in unsafe conditions.
So what's their reasoning for cutting the buses?
Because they don't want to pay. That's what I think. But they basically saying if you're older, the older you are, the further you could walk, and that's fucked up, especially in the times we living in.
Especially with all the violence that's going on, like the kids getting jumped on the school bus and jumped and robbed and shot and all that, almost shot and all that, and that's crazy. We need to start a petition.
But do they take into account the areas that don't have sidewalks?
They don't. I'm not gonna put exactly where I live out on air, but where I'm at, man, it's cars jumping curbs every other day. It's a fucked up area. And for driving. So just know they don't give a fuck about our kids for real. We see that. The way that they doing them in the schools. They didn't even want to. Why would you have to fight to put Narcan in the school when you got this opioid addiction? Why wouldn't you just put the motherfuckers in there?
That's true.
Yeah. And let me say this. Why in my area, it's no sidewalks.
Yeah, it's crazy. But see, here, they going to bust them out here because this is considered a better area. We ain't going to put out where we at right there like that, but they busting them out here.
Let me say this.
Let
me say this, and I'm coming in on the tail end, and just with that being said, I kind of got a gist of what's going on.
Right.
So the bus situation is due to lack of bus drivers.
Okay.
I don't allow my son to catch the bus home. He pressed me out to catch the bus to school this year because I normally do the carpool thing and I drop him off. But the problem that we've been having is that there's a lack of bus drivers, so they're doubling up school loads. The one school that my son goes to, it starts at like 9:15, right? But so the schools that start at an earlier time, like Francis Scott Key. So Francis Scott Key starts before my son's school. So what happens is they go do that drop off, and then they come back around to pick my kid up to take him to school. They come get my kid at 8:43 in the morning. His school starts at 9:15.
All right.
And I'm like, his school is from my house is 25 minutes.
Right.
Without traffic to get from my house to his school.
Driving.
That's driving. So he gets to school at 9:30.
But you know why it's lack of bus drivers, right?
Why?
Lack of pay.
Lack of pay. They don't want to pay nobody. They holding on to this money. See, this is the thing. Everybody fall for this bullshit narrative. The money is there. The economy pay is going down, but everything else is still going up. We still paying the same, if not more, for everything we do. So the money is there. And PG County is one of the richest counties
in the country.
And so the money is there. They greedy.
They just want to put that shit towards their personal stuff.
Yeah, man, they greedy.
I feel I'm telling you. You're always hearing about
what do you think that we need to do?
We got to stand on it. We got to start going to these board of education meetings. We got to get more active in our community. And that's what it is. Because they see us just sitting back not doing nothing. They like, all right, we're going to keep sticking it to you if you're going to take it.
Yeah, and like I said last week, we got to start voting.
All that. Start getting into this, man. We got to
learn about the local judiciary system. Do they even teach, what's the name of the school? What's the name? Citizenship?
Yes.
Remember we had
you used to have to take the citizenship test to graduate.
Yeah.
You know the crazy thing about that in PG? Test. They give you the answers. If you about to graduate and you ain't passed yet, they sit you in the classroom and they give you the answers.
What is a citizenship test?
It's about the government.
You had to take 3 major tests, and you had to take
it was 4. Math, citizenship,
and you needed all of them
reading
to
and
graduate.
Yeah,
we didn't do that in
and if it came to the end of your senior year and it was time for you to graduate and you hadn't passed that yet, they put you in that. No, you're going to graduate. They put you in that room and give you the answers.
Government and citizenship was definitely something that you had to pass.
Well, you took
we took a class. We took like U.S. government, D.C. government, but we didn't have to take any tests.
Yeah, well, that's what
in like D.C.
You took the government class in 9th grade, so they tried to prepare you to pass all the tests in 9th grade. So you took the government class in 9th grade to prepare you for the citizenship test. That's when they first gave you.
That must be a PG thing then.
It
was PG County.
Yeah, it was PG
County. I don't
think
DC had to take it.
I think it was Maryland. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I think it was Maryland. But I know definitely
it wasn't all of Maryland because they wasn't doing that out in Moe County.
No, that's why I said
definitely in PG County. You had to pass 4 tests. Because I remember the writing test, I got a score of 8.
But they was giving you the answers if you didn't. They've been pushing you through.
Well, PG County is behind Montgomery County education.
Yeah, they push you through anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I was in Montgomery County schools. I left Montgomery County schools and came to Prince George's County schools. Went back to Montgomery County schools. When I came from Montgomery to PG,
you was ahead.
I was way ahead. I was a sophomore and I was taking senior classes. Then I left and went back to Montgomery County as a senior and got called to the guidance office. And they was like, listen here, guy. You gonna have to go to night school.
Because you gotta think about the Saturday school who lives in those
to
areas.
Graduate. And I was like, night school and Saturday school, like my life. No. I go to school and just go to school and then go to school to graduate. And they said, well, you can come back next year. I said, I won't be graduating class in 91. I'll be class in 92.
But yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I say. Y'all got kids in school, man. Just stay on top of this shit. Don't let them, because really, the teachers are there to get a check. Some of us, we go to work just to get a check. Some of us actually love what we do. But these teachers, I can't blame all of them because they underpaid and unappreciated.
Correct.
So that's really a fact.
Yes.
So you can't blame the teachers, but just know you got to be involved too. These kids are in them schools for 8 hours of the day, just like you at work 8 hours of the day. So stay on top of it, man. And with me, I'm just fed up because I'm like, these kids shouldn't be walking out here. You got kids jumping and stealing and robbing, doing all this dumb shit. I can see if the school is like a 5-minute walk, even a 10-minute walk. But when you talking about 2 miles, that's ridiculous.
What about the kids that are in like after school programs and it's getting dark?
We used to have buses. Yeah. We used to have after school buses. They don't even do that no more.
I remember the after school. They had the after school buses.
If you was on a football team, if you was in the glee club,
they were called the activity bus.
Activity bus. Yep. That's what it was called.
And any activity that you was in, they gave you the ticket to get on the activity bus.
Not doing that.
You either had the north bus or the south bus.
Right.
And if you live going north, you got on that bus.
Right.
You was going south, you got on that bus, and that bus would take you home, and it would hit every neighborhood.
bus stop. Yeah, it would hit every bus stop.
Every single neighborhood that school had on their list.
But they giving y'all kids these fucking fundraisers to sell their candy and sell their Joe's pizzas and all that bullshit. But they can't put the kids in no motherfucking. Come on, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, y'all.
Nah, you on one. You on one. I appreciate that.
You good. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. And we got to do something about it. Like you said, honestly, we need to start looking into, these county meetings and express this. Now, I don't have any kids right now in PG County schools, but I'm more than willing to go to fight for my neighbors.
Yeah, man. For real.
You know what I'm saying? I need to fight for my neighbors because these kids should not be walking.
And I'm gonna tell you real quick, and I want to hold on this too long. But I reached out to the Board of Education, and they made me go to Prince George's County Schools.org. And they made me fill out a TRS form. And with this form, it's called a transportation form. You got to give them the reason, give them the concern, and then they give you a number, a ticket number. And then she had the nerve to tell me, now it's not a quick process. It may take 6 to 7 months for them to reach back to you. I said, what?
The school year gonna be
my
over.
kid done got stabbed, shot, hit by a car, and you telling me it's not a quick process?
But you know what? The thing is, if enough parents go in and file that same form over and over again, then it's going to have to be.
And that's what you're going to have to do. Yeah, you're going to have to do it over and over and over again. I would flood that motherfucker every day.
Right. And then the moment your child don't go to school, because you're wrong, now it's truant court. You're in truancy court, and now you got to pay a fine. So it's you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Everybody can't afford to go to work late and all that. I got to be to work by a certain time. So it's to the point now where I got to have my kids sitting somewhere for a minute before they even let them in the school. And they won't. Remember, you used to give you breakfast in school?
Yeah.
School will open up early. You can go sit in the cafeteria, eat breakfast till it's time to go. That's done. So they don't let you in school now until it's time to start school.
So ain't no breakfast.
So what happened to breakfast?
That shit's like 10 minutes. And that's if they give it to you. They blaming everything on COVID.
But
of course.
No, but during COVID, they were feeding kids because it's a lot of
they blaming everything on COVID.
COVID big gone.
What the hell wrong with you? COVID.
But COVID.
No, they were feeding the kids during COVID.
Look, you know what I found the dumbest shit? Remember you used to be able to go in the grocery store. Let me sample that potato salad. Let me get a little sample of that lunch meat. We're not doing that since COVID.
COVID stops that.
You motherfucker.
COVID.
What the fuck that got to do with me tasting this potato salad?
COVID, I'm from one hand to the next.
COVID, I think, was a ploy to kick in the AI.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Honestly, COVID happened for a fucking reason. See, I'm a conspiracy theorist. What you tell
That's crazy.
COVID was done for a reason. COVID was to make all these changes that they making. Now look at this. You got what's the name of the person who I want to say a land developer or something like that, right? You know how you got people who they develop lands and they look at it 10 to 20 years ahead. So they got
most any builder will to see what's going to be around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. So they put this shit out 20 years ahead. So your community, your city, everything is projected 20 years ahead when it's being built. All the stores, all the shit that pops up, that shit has been in plan and it works most of the time for like 20 years, right?
Yeah.
So honestly, with the COVID, I think that COVID, they projected what they was going to do, and they needed to figure out a way to try to cut a lot of this shit.
Man. They made movies about this shit years before it happened.
Of course.
Just like they made movies about 9/11. Everything is a movie before it happened.
Because it's
and that's
giving you the
fact.
information.
Because it's written. It's written
or it's a
already.
cartoon or
The Simpsons.
Man.
The Simpsons has predicted everything.
Kobe's death.
Oh, please.
Yes, everything.
Kobe's death. What cartoon was
Trump
that?
being in office?
When they showed Kobe's death,
that blew me.
Where on the Simpsons?
Yes.
No, it wasn't the Simpsons.
No, it was the Simpsons.
Weird
No, it was the Simpsons.
No, it wasn't, dog.
Yes, it was.
I can pull it up
Pull
on
it up right now.
YouTube. It was a little weird cartoon. The fucking helicopter crashed.
the helicopter,
and they
the
took
fact
the
that he
trophy.
was going to die in a helicopter crash.
That was
and he
another
died
one. The Simpsons. Hold on.
In a helicopter crash, that kind of made me go, you know what?
That shit was crazy.
I was like, nah, I'm good.
That was crazy. If you pull it up, and y'all that's watching, pull it up. Put Kobe cartoon death.
Crash was predicted in. Hold on. And it actually comes on.
It was some weird cartoon I
Kobe
never
Bryant's
watched.
crash death was predicted in The Simpsons, 28th of December, 2017 episode.
Let me see. Let me see that.
Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah,
let me see it. That's The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
No,
was The Simpsons.
it was another
Everybody
one
talked
before
about
that.
Hold on.
There was a weird car. That's not The
No,
Simpsons.
this is not The Simpsons. Hold
That's
on.
what I'm talking
No,
about.
no. Hold on.
So were
This
they
ain't The
watching
Simpsons. This
it
is that
on The
weird
Simpsons?
joint. But it was on The Simpsons too, because they talk about it all the time.
I never saw it on The Simpsons. I saw it on that little no-name cartoon.
That joint you just
Because
showed.
they had Kobe looking real crazy. Like, it was The Simpsons.
And they
Hold on, I
reached
just
out
looked
for the
it up.
trophy. Like, give us the trophy while he was dying.
2020. Hold
Because
on.
did they win? that year?
Yeah. Shit's fucked up.
A comedian said a joke the other day about Kobe Bryant, and it was cleverly funny, but I was mad at him that he did it because I'm a real big Kobe Bryant fan.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Damn, man, that's messed up that Kobe had to die for him to pass."
Yeah, that's crazy.
When he hit that joint, I was like, "Yo, that's clever
That's
as hell."
crazy.
But don't say that no more about Kobe. Now I punch you in your mouth.
That was a hell of a clever joint though.
That was very clever. I
Had
was
to die
like,
for him to pass. That's a hell of a
that joint was
punchline.
clever as hell, yo. I was like, "Yo, nigga, you got a real good joke there, but you got to watch when you tell it."
But now that we on that right there, I really feel like that's the entertainment world. Like, I feel it would have been no Beyonce if Aaliyah was alive. I feel like Aaliyah's death made Beyonce.
I don't know. About
Wow,
that one. I don't think so.
That's tough.
Think
I don't
about
think
it.
so.
That's
'Cause
Think
tough.
about it.
Totally
I'm gonna tell you how
different
deep it is. Aaliyah was Damon Dash. Beyonce is Jay-Z.
No, Beyonce was Beyonce
Beyonce.
before Jay-Z.
Huh?
Beyonce was Beyonce before
No,
Jay-Z.
I'm talking about who they with.
Oh.
I ain't talking about who made them, man, who helped them be bigger. I'm talking about it was Aaliyah and Damon Dash
Mm-hmm.
because Jay-Z was trying to get with Aaliyah first. You remember that, right?
Yeah,
But she fell for Dame. So then Jay-Z said, fuck it, I'm going to take this little Beyonce jump. And then Aaliyah died and Beyonce blew up. She became the biggest shit ever. I feel like somebody,
I feel like
just like,
they're in two different times and two different genres.
Well,
no, they was
Because it
young.
Destiny's
Beyonce
Child.
was starting to come up.
When Aaliyah died, though,
But it was
wasn't
Destiny
Beyonce?
Child.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
Destiny
she was in
Child.
Destiny
Yeah.
Child, and then when she broke out on her own, I think
Yes.
Aaliyah had passed already.
Exactly.
Now,
That's what I
would-
mean. I don't think it would have been a wave for, it wouldn't have been a lane for Beyonce if Aaliyah was doing her shit. It's always that lane that one person running in the entertainment business. Like right now, it's female wise. Who is it? Who's the top female?
Beyonce.
Right
Beyonce.
now, Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
But for us, it's Beyonce.
But you got to put Taylor Swift.
But
in it.
it's
not.
women.
I'm just saying.
For-
Period.
But understand,
You got to put her in
Beyonce
the
is
conversation.
the top
But you can't put her with
joint.
the culture.
But guess what?
But you
She
still
ain't
got to
the
put her in the
best singer.
conversation.
She ain't the
Beyonce?
best songwriter. She's not the
She has
best.
the best team behind her.
She's the biggest in the eye of the realm of these.
Mhm.
I don't want to say the word, but that's what it is.
That's because she had a better team behind her. though.
It's deeper than the
You
team,
think so?
than the sacrifice. Come on, man. I believe that shit.
You believe
So you
that
believe
shit?
I
that?
believe that
Illuminati?
shit. I believe that shit.
Mm.
Especially for the music industry and actors.
So, do you feel that?
Yes,
that's
it's real.
So, did you watch the Jay-Z interview, the special the other night? With I think that was Robin. What was the chick name? Oprah's best friend, Robin. What's her name?
Gail.
Gail King. Yeah, Gail
Oprah
King.
girlfriend.
Well, I think that was Gail King.
Not
Don't get me
not
wrong.
Oprah girl.
That's Oprah
I'm not.
Boo.
I'm not sure. I'm not. I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who it was.
Hilarious.
I think it was Gail King. I'm not sure, but basically, he explained the sign. He was like, "Yeah, they went diamond or something like that," and so he started throwing up the
Fuck.
sign
Yeah,
because
okay.
they went diamond or it was for diamond or something. So that's what that's
The
supposed to
first
be.
time
Jay-Z
went
told you in one song, he say, I'm a Mason and Martell.
That's why I say I
told
do
you.
believe that.
He
'cause
told
if you
you.
go back in history,
They
with
gonna
the Masons
tell
and
you
things
if you
like that,
listen.
it's gonna
If
be,
you
yeah.
listen, they will tell.
They're gonna tell you. He's with that
everybody
shit.
everybody tells you. DMX said it. Who else said
The
it?
sacrifice
I
is
sold
real.
myself to the devil. Price was cheap.
Yes,
Cold
the
on his level,
sacrifice is
twice as deep.
real.
Now, so yeah, I mean they put everything in the music.
Yeah, man.
And hoping, because like we discussed last week, most people don't even listen to the
But
lyrics.
that's the Duke lane. I let the Duke know that shit because he speaks on it. That shit is real though.
It is.
I don't get deep into it, but I do believe it.
It's out there, and you gotta believe in it. You don't have to not. I mean, you don't have to pay attention to it, but you gotta believe in it because it's real. You know what I mean?
And is that Buddha Speaks?
Nah, not at all.
Okay, well, let's get into Buddha Speaks.
Let's go.
Real quick.
Buddha Speaks. Let's go. It's Buddha Speaks. Let's go. It's Buddha Speaks. Let's go. It's Buddha Speaks. Let's go.
Oh, they can see it. Oh yeah, they can see it. There you go.
Look at that handsome
right
cartoon. That's
Your
Idris
ass is-
Elba twin.
That is solenoid.
If you say that one more time,
solenoid.
That is that solenoid.
Look like he eat a lot of sucrose. Hey, real quick, man. I want to get straight to the point, man. So now, as y'all see, now they saying that Dwayne Martin done hit Will Smith in the ass. I just want to say this real quick.
Okay.
Y'all don't fall for the bullshit.
yes,
They are
please.
coming for Will Smith, man.
Okay, wait.
They coming for him, man. They trying to destroy this black man and all his accomplishments. I don't care at the end of the day. It's 2023. The world is crazy. It's way more important shit than I got to care about who done hit who in the ass. But I really think they really coming for him. Did it happen? I don't know. I ain't saying it didn't. But I feel like they trying to destroy Will right now.
You don't believe it?
I ain't gonna say I don't
Why does it
believe
matter,
I mean,
though?
there you
Why
How
have
did
it.
matter?
Dwayne get drug into this?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
What did he do to anyone for his
But
name to be
His best
mentioned?
Will's best friend did this.
But him and Will Will and my man been friends forever.
Dwayne Martin.
He said it. Dwayne Martin said he was Will Smith's best friend years ago.
But they've been dragging Dwayne. I mean,
Will?
What's the name?
Dwayne Martin.
They've been dragging his name a few times throughout. Like
But
they said,
not
Since
really.
when?
The shit
Not-
with him and Tisha Campbell, that was quick.
yeah.
It wasn't nothing that was blown up, but it's been little rumors about him about certain things. So they tried, but it just didn't.
When did this
What
come
really
out?
rumors?
surface.
This came out today. It hit the mainstream
I
yesterday.
think something about here. I
Cardi
think,
B spoke on it. TMZ spoke on it. So Will
of
Smith's best friend came out and said he was on set one day. He was like Will Smith's friend, and he said they sent me looking for Will.
this ain't
I
his
couldn't
manager.
find him. He said I
I
finally
saw that.
found him. I walked in the room, and Dwayne Martin was hitting Will Smith in the ass, and I closed the door.
What is his motive for even sitting there?
What
to
you think
tell
his motive
that, though?
is? What you
Like,
think his
are you
motive is?
gaining?
The
You're
powers
not
that be
gaining.
said we gonna pay you to help us destroy this man.
And he has no dough.
He has no dough.
He has not been on anything but House Husbands or Hollywood
There you
in
go.
the past.
There you go.
Who the best friend?
Dwayne Martin.
No, Dwayne Martin isn't the one.
No,
who came out
Dwayne
and
Martin
said
ain't say it. Will Smith's supposed best
Supposed
friend.
best friend.
But that's crazy because I thought Jazzy
Who?
Jeff was his best friend.
No,
Nah.
All this
Jazzy
time.
Jeff was not his best
But this
friend.
black guy, it's in the group, y'all. They posted it
Yeah,
in the
they
group.
They got the whole video.
I'm just saying, what's the point? Like, what's the point? What are you gaining from it? Who cares what you do in your bedroom? That's your bedroom.
I just
That's your
feel that
business.
too.
But this is what angers me about school and homosexuality,
Mhm.
and them pushing this agenda. We got to teach the children, right?
Right.
Mhm.
If homosexuality is who you having sex with in the bedroom, why are they teaching these kids anything about gender identity? What's this other thing that they got going now?
Non-binary.
The non-binary.
Right.
Why would you even push that agenda if homosexuality only really promotes who you having sex with in your bedroom? What you do in
I
your
thought
bedroom?
it was a lifestyle.
What you do in your bedroom has nothing to
No.
do with your lifestyle.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm about to say your lifestyle is one thing. Who you having
Yeah.
sex with it is another.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with
Because
your
you
lifestyle.
can't call homosexuality or LGBTQ a lifestyle and not call being straight a lifestyle. You can't do that. So,
Homosexuality is a sexual attraction, romantic attraction, or sexual behavior between members of the same sex or gender. As a sexual orientation, homosexuality is an enduring pattern of emotional, romantic, and or sexual attraction exclusively to people of the same sex.
but that's
Why
still
are we teaching this to
consistent.
children? Everything.
No, I agree.
Every suffix was sexual. Every last one of it was romantic, sexual.
Hey, y'all, Minister
my thing I
Raywood.
said-
Hey, hold up, y'all. Minister Raywood said it ain't happened. Jada would have told us already.
Exactly.
Thank you, Rev.
In her book.
Thank you, Rev.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, whatever. Like the Duke said, it makes sense what he just said, y'all. If it's all about who you having sex with in your bedroom, why
are we
because
talking
it's
about
not,
it?
I feel like it's not the gay community that's trying to push this narrative, but the transgender community that's trying to push that, because that's what they're trying to teach in school and everything else, especially with these little children. And I had a conversation with a friend of mine, one of my best friends, and her son said he's bisexual, right?
How old is
one of his
he?
friends was bisexual.
How old is he?
He's a kid, like 9.
How the
And
fuck you know
listen,
that?
But their train of thought is something innocent, because he thought
9.
bisexual was that you like
9.
the same boy, like you like a girl and a boy. I mean, those are your friends.
So here
So
we go.
their thoughts
Here
are
we go.
innocent
Here
with
we
it,
go.
but then we're like, who did you get that word from?
This
like,
is
why
what
are
we're
they teaching
doing.
you this word?
This
Because
is
now
what we're
they're
doing
trying-
to
they're-
the children.
Yeah.
We
Like you're
are
forcing that agenda
we are
on them.
piquing curiosities. We are piquing
Yes.
curiosities
That's it.
in an uninnocent manner. Like this is foul. For you to throw out these words, non-binary, bisexual,
Mhm.
homosexual, gay, lesbian, straight, when you throw those names out there and you put them all and make them put them in a category, now these kids are trying to figure it out on their own. So what's going to end up happening is these kids are going to start experimenting. These kids are going to start being very inquisitive and try to figure out. That's why I just
Who
say,
am I?
Or
What am I?
kindergartens and
leave
elementary
them
school.
Leave 'em
babies
be.
alone.
Let them just be people. I
Leave
feel
'em
you
alone.
on that. And let somebody. My thing is this: let a person decide who they gonna be. Me personally, I will tell y'all, and I really mean this. I'm not just saying this. I have not a homophobic bone in my body for male, female, anybody. Let everybody, but it's your business. The day we stop making it an issue, should it be a whole lot better. We got to stop making it an issue though, and stop blowing shit up. Like, remember you was talking about the putting the pads in the men bathroom, shit like that. Stop going so far with it. Just let people be who they are, and we be alright.
Real quick. No, real quick. I just want to give a shout out to Shemay. We got real to Shemay in the building. Watching on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in.
What's going on, Ladybug?
Yo.
I apologize. I ain't been. She been commenting like crazy, so I appreciate that.
I'll read the comments.
Well, it was probably to some stuff last. So they used to hello. So I think she was talking about some of the stuff we was talking about with the schools. So she was saying that's your district council rep. So you got to go to your district council rep, I think, to complain about the schools.
Okay, got that.
Yeah. So she was saying that, and then we got Larry. I'm just gonna say Larry. I ain't gonna throw out nobody's last name. So we got my man Larry in here. He said pocket planning. And then Janet pulling her titty out made B.
Hold up.
Maybe Beyonce?
Janet
Yeah, he
pulling
said
your
Janet
titty
pulling
out.
When Janet pulled out her titty, that brought Janet back. Hell
Oh, I
no.
thought that was
That
That
did
made
bring
me
Janet
realize Janet was still the shit.
What?
Hey, Minister Raywood said this, y'all. He said they watch all types of ish on YouTube
Mhm.
and everything else now. Think about when
that's
we.
true.
He said, think about when we was growing up. We was on video game systems and outside.
That's it.
These kids are on social media and TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
what's right.
they learning a lot of that shit from social media. Now us as parents.
No, the schools are pushing
No,
it.
they
They
pushing
pushing
it,
it,
bro.
bro.
I
They
say that.
pushing it.
No, I definitely I've been said that. We've
So-
had this conversation before. Let me ask you this though.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask the same question I asked before. What do you think is the appropriate age to start talking about this type of stuff? Me personally, I say, because we had this conversation and I was saying 7th grade is when we got introduced to sex education in the
No,
house.
it's not. Stop.
That was me. That was me.
No,
That
For
I
real?
can't talk
In
about
PG
it.
County?
Yes, that was
DC,
me. When I
We
was
was fifth
Benjamin
grade.
Tasker was when we had our first class about sex.
Wow.
I do not
Did your
remember
mom have
anything.
to sign the permission slip?
I don't remember. I don't think so, but I
Fifth
don't
grade,
remember.
you had to sign a permission slip.
See, with me, I went to Greenbelt Elementary, and
Okay.
5th grade, I do not remember. I had the same teacher, Miss Marino. Shout out to Miss Marino. I love you.
My fault, Sharp. My fault. You're right. No,
Seventh
fifth
grade.
grade.
Yeah,
Fifth
to
grade,
me.
we had to sign a permission slip to learn about our body parts, and they called it sexual education. So we learned that girls had a vagina, men had a penis, girls had fallopian tubes. That we didn't learn about actual sex.
Okay.
We learned about body parts.
I didn't go into
I
that.
don't recall. Me personally, I don't
Yeah.
recall any of that in elementary school.
Mine was in
My
seventh
When I
mine
got
was in seventh
introduced,
grade, too.
yeah, when I
Y'all
got
learned about
introduced, that
sex,
was
or y'all learned
seventh
about
grade.
body
In
parts?
Montgomery
Everything.
County.
It was everything.
In Montgomery County, Maryland.
Yeah.
We didn't learn about sexual education until the 7th grade.
It was
Either
7th
did
grade.
DC,
Okay.
Sixth grade, you had 6th grade camp,
Yeah.
and after 6th grade camp, the end of the year came. You had a little cookout or whatever, and then after that cookout, you went to the 7th grade. When you got to 7th grade, that's when they literally broke everything down.
See, in the
hold up.
70s, that's how it was in the 70s.
No, I did not go to
Shemay, hold on.
Hey,
Shemay
no.
said 5th grade. Hey, look. So Shemay said 5th grade.
She's
Shemay
in-
said 5th grade.
She's in Prince George's County.
She
but
said,
I'm at PG.
she said J.E. Howard. I'm not sure, but she said 5th grade. Oh no, she said 5th grade, but then she said sex was 7th grade. So I think
Yes.
she's on the same with you.
Yes.
As far as learning about the body parts, and then
Right.
7th grade was sex education. Because I remember, I
Yeah.
never forget.
Right.
I had the
Mhm.
baddest health teacher, the bad Miss Brantley.
Freaked out.
Miss Brantley was the baddest. So
He
no,
wanted
but
her.
look,
He wanted her to do something to her in a big
I
gear
want her to
locker.
touch me, please,
Oh,
molest me. Please, Miss Brantley, molest
don't
me.
do that. We
my
got people out
Jesus.
here
She
that
could've molested
don't
me.
do that. You can't do that.
I'm joking.
Oh,
But no,
Damo
real quick.
said this daughter, they pushed it on his daughter in the 4th grade.
That's what I'm trying to
But
tell
They
you.
get
It's
younger,
Damo.
younger.
Yeah.
That's
They
what
get
I'm trying to
younger,
tell you.
But me, it was 7th grade.
But do you think that
Shout out to the preacher that went into the school board meeting and got the reading from the book that they trying to get these kids to check out in the library, and they tried to shut him down.
Yeah. Oh, real
Shout
quick,
out to
I
that
remember
preacher.
that. Real quick, so she said that in 5th grade they taught about the menstrual cycle,
Yes.
which makes sense.
Yes.
because
I
that's
remember that.
because my
Yes.
daughter got her menstrual cycle very early.
No, I
My
think
daughter
till
was
junior high
9.
school.
My daughter was
Y'all
9.
Yeah,
daughters
so
is gonna
elementary
kick
school.
y'all ass.
I know y'all
I didn't
That ain't-
I didn't say an age, but I just remember
My daughter was.
every father knows.
I'm very confident in saying that because I'm the one that went to school. I'm the one that took her out of school and took her to lunch and took her
Let
to
me-
get all of her little stuff.
Let me
Represent,
retract. So
Pops.
let me retract my statement. My daughter got her menstrual cycle at an early age for me. Okay, it was too early for me to have that conversation. Every
Wow.
I
father
heard they
knows.
can have
But
it
you
as
don't have
early as
that
9.
conversation.
9 years old.
It can now because
Mine
of all
came
the
at 9.
hormones and
Yeah.
stuff that they're putting in.
But
the
when-
food.
but think
Crazy.
about
Sometimes
honestly.
My
it's
daughters
earlier than
came at
that.
9.
Let's be honest, fellas. We never want to have that. Well, you
That's
got
not the
all boys.
conversation.
Yeah, I
that
was about to
we're
say,
having.
nah,
Everybody
Boys have
has.
wet
Fellas.
dreams, nigga. We get wet
Fellas.
dreams.
We have a nocturnal emission.
So, fellas,
That's what I remember.
I'm gonna say this.
Nocturnal
I'm gonna say
emission.
this. For me, I didn't want to have that conversation until she had her menstrual cycle.
Wow.
And when she had her menstrual cycle, now you say I wasn't supposed to have that
So,
conversation.
but what, you're talking about the conversation of a menstrual cycle?
No,
or a
the conversation of
sex?
sex too. Like I felt like I had to have that
The
conversation.
woman
with her.
conversation.
The menstrual
You gotta
cycle
wear panty
conversation.
liners, boo boo.
Yeah, the
you gotta
menstrual-
keep. You gotta keep this in your. You gotta keep this in your purse, baby.
Your
The
mom
men-
teach you that.
The
That
menstrual
one.
cycle.
That ain't true.
The
My
menstrual
mom
cycle.
taught me that.
I taught my daughter. I'm sorry, she over here.
Because that
She
motherfucker
over
about
here.
to kick his chair in a
Nah,
minute.
she over here taking a shot at my fatherhood. Talking about mothers.
not.
You said mothers are
I
supposed to.
said normally it's the mom that talks about
Well,
that
I'm not
because
normal.
it comes off easier for a mom to talk to
For
because
some
when
reason-
we first get when we first get our period,
Mhm.
we're embarrassed. We don't want to tell anybody about that. So the mom is the one that typically will talk to you about that because she's been there, and most
Oh.
dads don't want to. They're uneasy
That's so
about
funny.
about
That's
talking
so
about
funny.
that.
Here's the crazy
Just-
thing about that statement. And then I'm gonna let you talk, Mike, because I see you about to throw
Most
something.
dads.
Go
I didn't
ahead.
say all because there are single fathers that do go ahead.
I wasn't a
that's
single
what I was gonna
father.
get into. But
I
go ahead.
wasn't a
Go
single
ahead.
father, okay? But the deal is that for some reason, my children are way more comfortable with me than they are their mothers. Conversation wise, kicking it wise, just they're more comfortable with me. And it happened to her at school. She did not call her mother. She called me. Okay? I had to go to the school and sign her out, bring her an extra change of clothes, take her to lunch, and then we went to CVS. And then I had that conversation with, you're no longer a little girl. You are now becoming a young woman. So as young women, you have to take care of yourself. You got to get liners. You got to have stuff prepared just in case these things happen.
Okay, but you're one of the rare few. I'm not gonna say rare few, but most women go to their moms
I
because
get it.
dads
I get
feel super uncomfortable. As far as menstrual, I'm with you. As far as sex, I was more comfortable with my dad coming to my dad than my mom. As far as sex,
I got you.
With periods, that was my mom. My mom taught us that.
Got you.
Now let me just say real quick.
Apologize, Shop.
Nah, you good. Let me just say this real quick. Whenever I make a statement, it's 9 times out of 10. My opinion, what I think. I'm not saying this is law and all that shit, unless I say this is the facts. But me personally, I feel like, I mean, you got the mother's job is to explain about the menstrual cycle, because even as adult men, we still sometimes don't understand that shit. So yes, I totally agree with you when you say the mother is supposed, or a female is supposed to teach the female about the female body and the menstrual cycle and all that shit, unless it's a situation with a single dad, or the mother's not around, whatever. Then you ain't got no choice unless you put it on auntie or grandma or somebody like that.
Or your girl.
But as far as sex is concerned, like when my daughter had it, I felt like, damn, now it's time to have that sex conversation
at 9.
Because that's the time when now she's learning about her body.
Don't mean that you're going to sex.
No, it doesn't. But what I'm saying is that's just the time to prepare her, because again, I think back to myself, and I was a freaky little motherfucker at 9. So I was a little freaky motherfucker.
You was freaky at 9?
Freaky at 5,
at 9,
nigga.
and Samuel Chase.
I
had a girl take my. Yes.
I was freaky as shit.
I was in the 4th grade when this girl took my hand, and put it in her panties, and she had a bunch of powder down there, and my hand came back like yeast, and it smelled like pee.
Now let me say this. Let me say this.
9 years old.
Let me say this. I moved here around. I moved here around.
I said something may have happened to her to make her like
it
that.
could, sometimes.
I
moved younger, yeah.
I moved here around.
She kind of like the way it felt.
And that powder and that pee ain't go good together.
Mike, when did you move here?
Go ahead. Hold on. All right, so I'm trying to go through these YouTube comments. So young ladies are having cycles earlier now. I was in the 4th when my lady time started. All right, thank you for being transparent, Miss Smith. All right. dads need to teach it also. We have fathers raising children. So, and this is coming from Shemay. Shemay, I hope I'm saying the name right.
You are Shemay.
Shemay. And that's the parents' job. Parents' roles should be based on the mother's job or the father's job. Okay, shouldn't be. I got the heart right.
Absolutely.
It's not roles, but comfortability.
Damo said they can have it as early as 9. My baby had it at 10. The crazy thing I learned from the doctor was once girls have their first cycle, they have a 2-year span to grow as tall as they're going to be. I was hella sized when my daughter told me about her first cycle. Minister Raywood said my daughter went to the both of us. I don't know. I know when my wife's coming before she do, I can tell her to the day. And Damo said I was freaked out at 6 watching Howard Stern. Wow. Howard Stern was some freaky shit. I feel you, Damo. You're a real DC
that was
nigga
that
for
old
that.
VH1.
Yeah.
Hey, Damo, you terrible for bringing that up, dog.
Damo a real nigga for that.
I was freaked out at like 5 or 6. Because,
that's crazy.
Because I was
fast and fresh, but freaked out. Shop, you was freaked out.
I was raised by raised and around a bunch of older people. So I had I had my cousin when I was in New York. He was, how old is he? He's like 5 years older than me, 5 to 6 years older than me. So he was at that age, 9, 10. I mean, he's like 11 or 12, something like that. And so I learned a lot of shit from him.
So that's what I say. Did you see a lot of sexual stuff?
Yeah,
like,
we had the little girls.
Question.
Look, we had the little girls next door, and they used to come to the house.
I had two older.
Let me ask a question.
So I get that.
Let me ask you this, because I really, and I feel I'm 43. I should know this, but I don't.
Damn, you old.
Yeah, Dad, you got one. So
got him.
So you said girls are embarrassed when they have the cycle. Yeah. Now, when we have our nocturnal emission, we're excited. We're happy about it. It felt great. So once we have our nocturnal emission, which is our wet dream, we can now come. So does a girl not be able to come until she have her cycle?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I wasn't aware. No, you can
that's not true.
You knew you could come.
That's not true.
Because you should. Yes,
you could come
anyway.
You could come.
Your cycle
you could come prior to you having that nocturnal.
No, the fuck I could not.
Yes, you could. You didn't know.
You just know how to.
They called it. It was called dog water.
Oh, you took a little water. That wasn't a nut, though.
I'm just telling you.
The dog
there was
water.
no semen.
Nasty motherfucker.
They called it. But that's what they call it.
They call it a gilly.
No, but the thing is that
when we call that little thing, that thing was suck my gilly.
Woke up. We can get our
menstrual in our sleep.
But in your sleep.
Oh my God.
But we get our menstrual cycles. It can come whenever, and you never know when it is.
Right.
You know
like it
comes
comes whenever.
comes.
But we found out we could bust a nut. Forgive me for being harsh. We found out we could bust a nut once we had our nocturnal emission.
And that's
dog water.
And
that's
when
clear shit.
And
that's when you started.
That's when you start coming, and that's when I started whacking it every morning. That's when in the shower.
Listen,
it don't take 3 hours to get ready for school.
If you got a son and he round 9, 10 years old and you find some hard socks. That's why.
A good time.
He found out about that nocturnal emission.
Yes.
And then, so let's switch to some relationship shit, because I'm kind of appalled at people and their bullshit.
What happened?
Right. I'm just tired of just nothing ass niggas. I'm tired of these unsavvy ass females, man. It's just wild out here. If you are not genuinely trying to be with somebody, don't lie.
Why waste your time?
Don't waste no time. Don't do none of that. I applaud myself for being me, because I'm not wasting no time. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I want to do it to you, that's exactly what I'm going to tell you. I don't want your phone number. I'm not going to give you mine, because I don't want us lying to each other. If banging is the way it's going to come down to, let's just bang and find out if we into each other.
Let me say something.
It's going to end up with us banging. So let's go bang and see if it's going to work. Let's see if it's going to work. And that's it. I don't even call women anymore. You know what I call women now?
Oh, shit.
Plaintiffs.
Go into that.
Straight plaintiffs.
I want to hear that. Go into that.
You mess around, get with a broad, and she halfway like you. And you get her pregnant. Nigga, you in court.
Yeah.
And she's the plaintiff and you're the defendant.
Yeah.
That's just the way it's going to go. A fat ass walk by, let it be a fat ass. Let that ass walk by.
Because you don't want to be a defendant.
Because that's a damn plaintiff.
Oh, my goodness.
If you think she cute, let her be cute.
That's funny.
If you don't want to run up on her.
So that means you don't want to date nobody. You don't. I mean, if you were single and not married, that means you won't be with nobody.
Listen.
Shit.
I am up front. If I want to bang, I'm going to tell you. I've been that way since I was young.
You are. A lot of men are.
If there's any young girls out there that I banged when I was young, call in. 202-240-7453.
Oh, yeah.
And tell them what it was that I said to you. Because I didn't go up to no girl and say, You want to go get some ice cream? You want to go to movies? You want to go roller skating? You want me to help you turn double dutch? I couldn't turn double dutch anyway because I was double-handed. You know what I'm talking about? I just want to know, like, stop wasting people's time.
Mm-hmm.
You got people out here that see a lady, she got a kid, and she like, oh man, I'm all in the kids. But then you get around a kid, you like, man, I don't even like these motherfucking kids.
He's silly. He's stupid.
Hey, y'all can call in if y'all want to comment on any of this shit. 202-240-7453.
It's baffling me, man, and it's really bothering me, man.
So look, time, you can't get time back. Right. But I think a lot of people are at the point now, and I really can't speak on it too heavy because I am married. But prior to being married, we all had a life. But I will say, I think time you can't get back. So when you go into these relationships, have some understanding. Know what a person wants. You know what I'm saying? And I think that'll save a lot of headache. Like when you meet a woman, guys, let her know, hey, I'm not interested in this. I'm interested in this. I'm not looking for this. I'm looking for that. And because a woman will tell you that. I get that to women.
But with that
women will tell you what they looking for.
Watch this, Buddha. With that being said, you got to watch who you dealing with when you're displaying information, right? Because 100 out of 100 times, you got that representative for the first 6 months to a year. So they literally are doing things that they think that you might be attractive to.
I think we all bring a representative, though.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure about that.
I can't even lie.
At some point,
I'm not sure about that. If you honest and you upfront and you try to treat people like you want to be treated.
I want that part. But when I say representative, I mean like you doing something a little extra in the beginning that you probably normally wouldn't do. And it might not be no off the wall shit, but you're doing a little something extra. You bringing a piece of that representative out. Man, and some people will get accustomed to that.
I've dealt with a bunch of representatives, but I'm me. I'm me. I got a slogan about me. I'm the same today as I was yesterday, and I will be tomorrow.
That's what's up.
The only thing that changed around me is 3 things: the date, the weather, and my draws. Shop, you don't know nothing about that.
You're right.
Shop, you don't change your draws.
If Ingrid only Ingrid changes them draws.
Once a week.
The first lady buys the draws.
Once a week. My draw change once a week.
That's nasty, bro.
I just spray some spray down there and keep it moving.
Spray and move.
I think that it's complacency. Honestly, so when you say representative, I think once the representative is gone, that complacency comes in and just being comfortable.
Nah.
You don't think so? So you really think that the true you comes out after a while?
The true you does come out. I say within the first 90 days.
See, but you gonna confuse me. Women confuse me with that because you just said something that every woman will turn around and say the total opposite of. What did you just say?
What? The true you comes out in the first.
But when you ask a woman why she got the wrong baby father, then
I
what?
don't know about that one.
A whole bunch of shit come out.
Now he didn't show the true him.
What do you mean by when you say why do you have the wrong?
No, because it's a lot of women. When a woman got a deadbeat ass baby daddy, and you be like, you ain't know that nigga was a deadbeat?
Yeah.
No, it was too late by the time I met.
No, that's not true though. That's not true because I didn't know. I didn't know.
See? But you just said the real you comes out
within 90 days. He said within 90 days.
I found out that he was like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And
he's a Gemini.
Once I no, he was Aquarius.
Oh shit.
But once I was done, like I was just like, oh nah, this ain't it. And I found out I was pregnant. Like
it was too late.
It was already too
late.
The
red flag came after you.
Let me ask this question.
After he had his nocturnal emission.
After you let him drop it off in your drawer.
Right.
So let me ask this question. So you don't think that people change towards each other once the breakup comes, whether a kid is involved or not?
Yes.
What do you mean?
People change after
Some
you
change
break
for
up.
the better.
People are complete assholes when they're going through a breakup.
Yeah, people change.
Not necessarily,
you, not you, just in general.
Because some people, the breakup may not have been a bad breakup. We just aren't meant.
We
to
got
be
comments.
together.
I guarantee you, we got comments.
So that's what I'm saying.
I guarantee you, we got comments.
So, hey, Shemaine, go a little bit more into it with your comments, if you don't mind. But
or call
in 202-240-7453 because you are very vocal and we are really loving this shit. But to impress, I'm true 100 through and through. And then she said, yes, Duke. Then she said, we have been raised to work things out. I'm assuming she's saying women have been raised to work things out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But like I said, when you break up, that can change the whole parameter of things, and it amongst both people or just one. One person might be cool, and the other person is just an asshole. Now, me personally, most of my breakups, I'm still cool with most of them to this day. If we see each other in the street, we're gonna speak. It's no hard feelings. Now, when it comes to the children, that tends to make things even worse sometimes.
But why?
I don't know. I cannot give you a
solid answer. If you in the kid's life,
I gotta answer that question right there.
How?
You can't co-parent in peace because
it's not that easy.
First of all, we're gonna go back to a couple of episodes when we were talking about love. You always got one person that love the other person more.
Correct.
Now you turn around and jump in. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got a caller.
You are on the air.
Caller, who's this?
Welcome to CIU Radio. Let me say it that way. Hold on 1 second. I got you on mute. My bad. Go ahead. You on the air. Who we talking to?
This is the realtor, Shanae.
Hey, Shanae. What's going on?
What's going on, Shanae?
Hey.
Not a thing.
First, I want to say I really appreciate you tuning in. We thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm loving the topic.
Cool. It's all yours. The floor is yours.
So, as women, we've been raised, and almost in a sense, to birth it or to give people a chance. And it's just our nurturing that I think it's just the way that we nurture things. We nurture our children, we nurture our relationships. And we're hoping that we're going to groom, that it's going to come together and fall into place. We've been taught not to go from person to person, to just have longevity there. And that's what you're looking for. A woman can lay down, we've always been told this, a woman lay down with more than one man, she a whore. But a man does it, he gets an award. So we are conditioned to stay. We're conditioned to work it out. We're conditioned to make our families work.
Some are.
I got something to say on that.
Some are because it's women in this group that'll say, "I ain't staying. I'm gone."
But I'm gonna say this: that's of a certain age group because these women nowadays, hell no. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
In the 70s.
You from the 70s?
So she.
That's the era of the good women.
Yeah.
No, that's your age group. I'm an 80s baby.
I'm an 80s
baby. My bad. I'm
70s. That's y'all.
I was born in the 80s.
That's y'all. 60s and 70s.
Young
Go ahead, sister. We listening. Keep going.
I'm sorry, Shemaine. Go ahead.
So because we've been conditioned to do that, to mother and to love, and I'll take this even to a biblical point. The Bible tells the woman to take care of her family. It talks about what the Proverb 31 woman is. He actually gave instruction for the man to love because he was out there hunting and doing other things. Right. So therefore, we were in the house, raising the families, doing all these things. We were taught to love and do those things, and that's why we stay. And nobody wants to go into a marriage or a relationship and it not work.
Can I say something on that?
No, let her talk because she's preaching right now.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. I just want to say
it's a real woman talking.
Yeah, I want to say real quick.
For real. So y'all better listen.
So no, and to her point, to your point, Shemaine, one thing I'm gonna say is coming from our parents' generation on back, a lot of us in the black community were raised in the church. So that's how that black family structure got built. And that's how the black family structure was to where it's like the man is out working, the woman is taking care of the family and the home, and the man is to provide. Just like you said, going back to what you said, as far as being taught out the Bible. So I think that has a lot to do with it as well. The way we were raised, even us as children, a lot of people were raised in the church. Now, it's not.
So
like
let me ask you this, sister, real quick. Let me ask you this. And I hear you say the women want the marriage to work. Now, I'm going to take it, and because I don't want any other women to try to come for you or come for what we talking about. I don't think you mean a man constantly dogging you, you're going to just take it. But I think it's more so like things can happen and you're willing to still make it work. But you got these super women out here. You got these super women out here that's like, you got to be perfect or I'm leaving you. No. Like if you make one mistake,
nobody's no.
But see, this women are like that. Women are like that. Women is like, oh, you cheat, I'm gone. You make a mistake, I'm gone. That's not reality.
That, but
that's
actually do that.
If a woman's standard, if a woman's standard is that's all that she can take, she has reached her capacity. If a man's standard is that he has reached his capacity. Right. Me myself, if you cheat on me, I don't want to imagine what you did with anybody else. You've now disrespected the love and the trust that we had. So therefore, I don't want to stay. I don't want to imagine what you're going to do the next time. And the next time, if I give you a chance one time, you're going to do it again.
Exactly.
My cousin always say, I never change the site, just location. So therefore,
that's right.
If it walk like a duck, talk like a, guess what? That's what it is.
It's a
but
damn
we're
duck.
giving these chances, and now we take and cover those chances up with all our hurt and pains, and we the ones that tuck our tails and move on with that pain, and in hopes of still finding a suitable mate.
But that pain stay though.
But we don't push that onto the next person though. We don't always push that pain onto the next person. We're going to look at the red flags, but we give men the opportunity to show and do things like that, where men will, she hurt me, so I'm just going to stay this way.
So you say a brother cheat on you, you leave him, and then, a brother cheat on you, and I'm gonna say, well, first of all, I'm gonna say this, and y'all ain't gonna like it. I don't care. If I cut hair one time, in my life, I'm not a barber.
No, you're not.
I'm not. So first of all, let's be realistic. And a lot of people don't want to be real. They just want to say what they not going to stand for. And you got the right to do that. But if I cut your hair one time, I'm not a barber. So if I make a mistake one time, I'm not a cheater. I made a mistake. You can't say I'm going to do it again. First thing you want to say is, oh, you do it once, you'll do it again. Okay, so you let the wrong nigga hit. That means you'll let the wrong nigga hit again. And see, double standards. Women don't like double standards, but guess what? They exist. We didn't create the wheel.
But the thing we're not just going to automatically, you cheat on us, we're not going to automatically leave.
Well, you got the right to.
But we're also going to try to work it out.
For me, because I'm gone. You stuck something else, I'm out. Things out here.
You're right. You're right.
Bet that I ain't trying to figure out whether you use the condom or if I need to go get blood work done for the next 10 years.
Right, and you got the right to do that. Everybody got that right.
Sure.
But when all I want to know, when people have that mind frame, because again, nobody's perfect. When you make a mistake, are you expected to receive the same treatment you quick to give to somebody else?
It depends on how big the mistake is.
Oh, it is.
It depends.
Because one mistake, you cheating and putting my life at risk.
Though?
That's not
a double standard. You see
how
quick the double standard came immediately? It depends.
That's not a double standard.
But a mistake is no greater sin in the eyes of the Lord.
Me crashing your car and you cheating on me.
It's no greater sin.
Rap Buddha.
You fuck up, you fuck up.
Says Rap Buddha.
Well, sister, I like what you're saying, though. I totally agree with you, though, because I'm just one. I just know I look at life a little different. And I'm probably one of the rare men out here that could possibly end up staying with somebody that cheated on me. Shit happens in the world. I don't expect nobody to be perfect. I ain't saying it should happen, but you never fucking know. And I also believe that I just don't do something because I want to do it. Shit happens for a reason. Everything has a cause and effect. And a lot of people don't want to take responsibility. They just want to put the whole blame on you to make them feel better. A lot of women have gotten cheated on and they say, oh, he was just a dog. But she forgot to say, she wasn't doing this and she wasn't doing that.
But I've been there too. So I'm gonna tell you, I've been cheated on and forgave. Didn't forget, but forgave. Trying to
Were y'all still in the relationship? Did y'all stay
we were still
That's
married.
tough.
It was trying to keep my family together.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It was trying to keep my family together, but I was told after, so I left. I did leave, and then I came back to make my family work. And then when I came back, I was told no. After coming back from could have been a lovely life somewhere else, come back, and then like 3 to 4 months later, told no, I don't want to do this. Well, then why the hell did you have me come back?
That was
it was.
That was a sabotage.
Exactly. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And the only reason why
once they got you away from your situation, then they decided, oh no, I don't want you.
And then that shit happened over and over again. That shit happened over and over again. Every time I got into a situation,
you let them do it, they'll keep on doing it. And I definitely believe whatever you decide, whether it be, I went through a situation with somebody on the internet doing the same old stuff, but you steadily swiping right. You got somebody at home, but you swiping left and right. It doesn't matter. It's the same. It's the same. Everybody don't have to. Do you believe that for every situation? What makes you feel violated?
So let me ask you this, sister. Do you believe that for every situation? Because you said if a person does this once, they'll do it again. So if a man comes to you instead of cheating or doing anything wrong, and I'm just asking a general question. Let's say he come to you and he tells you his concerns and what you're not doing. Do you still believe?
If he come to me and he
hold on. Let me say. Hold on. Because you just said once a person do something, they're going to continue doing it. So if you already doing something and I come to you and I tell you what you're doing, what's making the relationship not work, are you going to continue to do it? Can you change, but that cheater can't change?
Oh, I can change.
But the guy who cheated can't change. But the guy who cheated can't change?
I can't speak for the other person. But what I'm saying is most people don't even want to do the work.
She's good.
To show that they can.
FYI, this is my first cousin.
She's good.
She's real good.
She's good. I ain't gonna hold you, sister.
This one here's real good. Yeah. This is my cousin right here, yo.
You're good. I believe
and
you,
if you
though.
don't want to do the work and you want to make excuses, you're not willing to show up 100% as to what you're even doing. Yeah, I believe you'll do it again.
Gotcha.
Don't tell me a little bit of it, but the whole story, you leaving a little bit out. And then I'm steadily catching stuff on you.
Yeah. That means he's a compulsive cheater. Yeah, he's a compulsive cheater.
And that's not going to change.
Yeah, that ain't going to change.
But I will say this, a cheater can't change, or whore can't change, because my 20s, I was terrible.
I think women can change too.
But now, nah, I'm good. I don't have the inklings to go out. I know, but like I said, my last
hole is a hole that will be a hole.
That's not true.
Listen, bro.
Let me tell you something. Depending on how you experience your first breakups and first forming your relationships and things can depend on your outcome later. It can depend on how you treat a man or a woman, what you've been seeing in your family life, your whatever it is. It can form your opinion of what it is. Yeah. My mother she took no bullshit from nobody. And she didn't give chances. I swore I would never be like my mother. But after being hurt, I can see where it came from. Right?
Okay. Makes sense.
You have to watch people's patterns. And when you notice the patterns, you better watch it. Now, we call them red flags, bombs bursting in there. Watch them. You have to watch them. You can't make excuses for them. And a lot of times I wanted that thing that my mother, I was 21 years old when I got married, and I had sex when I was married. Everybody wants that structure. It don't happen like that for everybody. Yeah. So we are still trying to get those things in our mind that we've been reared from the women in the 40s, 60s, and 70s. And now that these kids are coming along and they in the they try sex and everything, nothing matters. Relationships don't matter anymore. Sex is just sex. Toys, whatever it is. So relationships don't even have the same values anymore.
Like they used to. I totally agree with that. I don't think relationships nowadays have the same values as they used to. Even with us when we was coming up.
Do you feel like it's like that because we aren't teaching them
yes.
that how our parents taught us?
Yes, that and
But
social
that's
media.
always the case.
And social media.
And then I'm sorry, some people have to just put it where it is. Now we have women that are raising young men.
That's a problem.
Whether the father was removed from the home legally, by death, whatever it was. But now that the women are raising these young men, we are putting our sons on a different type of pedestal. They can't do no wrong. And we mother them and smother them through all of the bull crap, even when they wrong. So now they come out and they meet this woman that wants to be 100 with them. But they could do no wrong with their mother.
And that's the 100% truth, because a lot of women, they are like that. And the same thing they claim they won't tolerate, they expect their sons, girls to tolerate or say their sons are great men.
I'm sitting here in awe because you just really dropped that, like you put that shit down. Like
right.
The my favorite part, removed. A lot of times it is by choice, but there are a lot of times where it's not by choice. Removed. We had this I'm not gonna get into it because I know it's gonna turn into something. But we had this conversation where I was saying that the welfare system, and I'm looking at the culprit. The welfare system
was so mad when you said that.
Yeah, was built to take the break the black family up.
Oh, it definitely.
But like I said, we're not gonna get into it. We're not gonna get into it.
And if you don't know that,
but that's how I feel.
If you go into the history of the welfare system, it started during the Great Depression. It was not to break up the black family.
Yes, it was. Okay. That was the main.
Yes, it was.
Say it again, sister.
Absolutely.
Say it, please.
If you go all the way back. I don't know how old you are.
She didn't watch Claudine.
This movie was okay.
Okay, I'm with you.
In the home, so you had to hide
she couldn't watch that. Not in her household.
I work for the department.
She eat bananas.
Listen to what she's saying, because she's actually knows firsthand because she worked. But go ahead, go ahead, man.
Say that again.
I work for a Department of Housing. You have to. We got women that are hiding men's incomes and assets right now just so that they can hold on to their the baby daddies or whoever they are. They are still doing it to this day.
But
you can't have a gift over a certain amount. You got to claim it. So what do? Now you put me in a position where I gotta lie. I gotta lie to have a set of sheets.
Microwave.
Just so my kids can be comfortable. Yeah. I gotta get $23 a month when I ain't making enough to buy nothing.
That's right.
And like you all were talking about before, transportation. Now I gotta pay for transportation, additional transportation, high prices in gas, and you expect me to do all of this on. Let's be truthful. They cutting the hours on jobs.
That's
on
right.
$17 an hour.
That's right.
Yeah, they are cutting. Even my part-time getting cut.
Yeah, it's set up to do that. It's set up to keep the family divided. They're not there to take care of family. They want people to get up and do, but they're not giving them all the resources for that either.
To do it.
So yes, I don't know. You can go back and you can YouTube the movie. It's a good movie.
Claudine.
Have
you seen it?
No.
Tell me, have you seen it?
No.
Diane Carroll.
James Earl Jones and Diane Carroll. Am I right? Diane Carroll.
No, be careful. Hey, listen.
And James Earl Jones.
Y'all be careful because
one of my favorites.
Zudy does not have a black card. We're going to get her one.
Well, let me tell you something. It's a lot of them. My wife is one of them. My wife
have a black card?
No, she's. I call her one of the most uncultured people that I've ever been around.
Hey, Shanae.
When I say that,
hold on, let Shanae go.
Hold on, real quick.
You are great.
Shanae, I was gonna tell you send your contact info. I want to speak to you on something else.
I got it,
but I'll get it from Terrence. But you still CIUradio@gmail.com. But I'm gonna reach out to you on something else. Just by the name, the realtor name. So I'm gonna reach out to you.
Call Shout Swiper. He's always trying to swipe. Send me your info because you were good. I need to use you. Swiper.
He's always working though. That's a good thing.
I got some things in the works, and I'm mad because you haven't done on me, bro.
I'm not, bro. I got it. I got way more jewels than gems than just Shanae.
So
Shanae, I want to definitely touch on something that you said, and it's something that I always he said.
And then we're gonna move on.
And we can definitely move on from there. So when you was talking about these women are out here raising these kids, a few months ago we had another episode on him. We was talking about just that, and I made a statement of like we got women out here that's raising their sons to be these men that they wouldn't even date.
Yeah.
So why not if you're a woman out there and you're your hand is forced into the situation to where you are the sole being around this boy, why not put him in the realm of what you want to date? If I get to the door, you don't walk in the door before me. If I get out, for me to get out the car, you got to come around and open my car door. Or I'm gonna sit here in this car. I'm not even going in the house tonight.
But let me take you back to this. My father died in 1976. I had a strong black woman as a mother.
That's right.
What man was opening the door for me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's right.
There was no man to open the door for me unless it was my cousins or my uncles or something like that. So now, when I get into a relationship when there's a man that's opening the door, wait, I'm sorry, excuse me. I've been so independent because I had to fight on my own.
Yeah,
it's
I
foreign.
had to smile on my own. I cried on my own. I put the food on the table by myself, and now I got to learn how to be dependent on my man.
And that's and that can be the crazy thing. That can be a learning process.
I built a house by myself. I didn't build one house by myself. I built houses by myself. Now you're telling me I got to share something with somebody. So I got to learn how to be soft. I got to learn what it is even like to bring somebody in his life. I'm in trial and error.
That's right.
That's deep.
So I'm learning how to be this other type of woman that I wasn't, because this lady raised me by herself.
And it's a learning process.
It's a repetitive cycle. It's a repetitive cycle.
Definitely. With all of that.
Now I'm being looked at.
Go ahead.
Now they look at me and say, "Oh, can't nobody tame me." I'm not about being tamed. I'm not here to be for you to train me or anything. I'm here to be your lady. I want us to be together and combine together and work together. What does that feel like? It don't feel like you like me today and tomorrow you can go ahead and look on Facebook or somewhere and swipe and see if you see somebody that's used to doors being open. No, it's not two perfect people coming together. It's two people coming together, sharpening each other.
And learning.
And everybody
each other.
wants the right now.
Metal sharpens
That's
metal.
right. Everybody wants the right now.
But definitely we appreciate you.
Now,
right now, it ain't for me.
You are really, 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 really touching on it. And I think a lot of women, they aspire to get to where you are. My thing is this. It's a lot of women that are going to agree and hear what you're saying, but they got to get there, though. See, when you hear something.
Well, the biggest thing.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I think that the biggest thing for us is that we need to stop thinking that we can do it alone. If we could do it alone,
that part right there.
For us to do it alone, then God wouldn't have created man and woman, and
That's
then
it.
said, "Be fruitful and multiply."
So you just hit it. Hold on, real quick. You just hit it on the nail on the head of what I was trying to reach. You are saying these strong, uplifting words for the sisters, but you still know it's not to be done alone. It's man and woman. See, some women get it to that point where it's like, I don't need a man.
That I have to call.
Okay.
I need a man. I want a man. And even if that man means I have to reach out to my cousin. But guess what? My cousin also has a family. So he can't deplete all he got to come and take care of mine.
Don't reach out to your cousin because he ain't nothing. No, I'm playing.
Right. She know better than that. That's the crazy thing. She definitely know better than that.
What I'm tired of doing is I'm tired of being out in the field and running the ball by myself, and I ain't got nobody to pass it to when I'm tired.
That's right. God damn. I know that's right.
So do you feel like, and I feel
but
like
if we a team and we on the field together, when I get in the locker room, if I fucked up on the field, say, bitch, you fucked up.
I love her. I love her.
You're supposed to tap my hand and tell me, come on, we got this.
That's right.
But if you leave me on the field by myself, what I need you for.
So my question to you is,
I love her.
is because I feel like with Black women, we are very strong. We've been raised to be very independent. And we're at this point where it's like we've done all of this by ourselves. If you want to come in as a man for you to be the head, then you have to be able to show me that you can guide me and take me somewhere in order for me to do that. And do you feel like as Black women, it's hard to, with the way that things are, a lot of the Black men aren't stepping up to be able to do that?
Yes.
I think that absolutely they aren't stepping up. They don't know how to step up. The Black man right now has the weight of the world on his shoulder.
Key thing that you
He don't know how to be the worker, the husband. He don't know how to be that person for everything. Now, when he come home, where's his peace?
Key thing that you said real quick.
It goes.
No, I was gonna say key thing that you said. I was gonna say key thing that you said.
Oh.
A lot of Black men don't know, and in my opinion, the problem is we're not teaching them because
but we're talking about your age. We're talking about your age range.
He should know at our age range.
And I'm gonna say this too though, because in our age range, like I said before, we weren't taught.
Absolutely.
That's when it started. That's when it started. So our fathers. We got a lot of men that had their fathers in their lives. I'm not saying this all, but our fathers were the ones who started to get locked up, addicted to crack, removed from the home, all that shit. It was our fathers. So we lost that teaching, or we didn't have it at all. Me personally, I didn't have it. I had to learn on my own technically. But then I learned a lot from other men that were in my life that were not in my household. So I didn't get it on a daily basis. I got pieces of it. And this is the crazy part, I got pieces of it when I went to the go-go. And I say that because...
You put all that together and don't mean that it was right. You got pieces from here, pieces from there. You got all these pieces of puzzles you fit together, jagged edges, whatever it is, and you're trying to make it fit.
And you got to allow.
Now you become a father.
But
and that same man that has become a father, now he's trying to raise this young man with all the way to the world again on his shoulder. And he's still trying to go to the go-go.
And see, you got some men.
He's still trying to do all this.
But look, you got some men that know how to come correct, but some women are too strong. I ain't gonna say too strong, but they intimidating. They're pushing it out. This thing, they pushing it out to where they don't want to let him.
It's not
come correct.
It's not that.
And he got to push through that.
Shemay said it. Shemay said it. You got women out here who didn't build a house, but they had to build several homes.
Correct.
And with them doing that, they gained a vow of independency that put them on a boss status. So when they are used to providing for you, me, right? And now that they have to relinquish those reins to a man coming in and say, now allow me to provide,
and that's what I'm saying.
You, me, and you.
Here's a prime
and some women can't do that.
They can't do it
because they
I have one of the biggest houses in PG County. I looked around one day and I was in there with my kids all by myself. All by myself. Big, beautiful room, beautiful balances, curtain, a bathroom. You could put another bedroom there. But I was by myself. Men were afraid to even approach.
Because of what you had.
They do for me at 800. And then the man that could afford the house that I had, he wanted a white woman.
So let me ask you this. So when a man, by you having all that you have and have acquired all that you have acquired, being a strong woman on your own, did you find, is it harder? Do you find it harder for you to let down your guard a little bit to let that man in?
No, I didn't find it hard to let it down, but they found it hard to approach.
Right, I get some
and
will.
When they weren't.
But when you get that one that did approach, was it if
they
he
were
did?
Trying to break me down to their level.
Oh, okay.
Instead of pushing you, instead of building you up.
Okay.
Chopping Up Radio at your house next week, Shemay.
Don't be surprised if Sharp Shot gets in your inbox and says he needs you to do this and do that.
Y'all petty as
I am. I'm gonna tell you now.
He gonna be like, look, I know you don't know me, but I know him.
You know me now. So Shemay, I will be in your inbox. We need to talk. I'm telling you, we need to talk. But hey, I thank you so much for tuning in. And continue to tune in. Because we really this was dope. You took it
dope as fuck.
You took this shit to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
real. I thank you so much.
We got comments out there of any race. I just want to say to my sisters out there of any race, I'm not saying that you can't raise your kids. I'm not saying that women can't do it alone, but our men are needed. That structure is needed. That voice is needed. And we got to get away from saying, I don't need a man.
I know that.
We love you, baby. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. We'll talk to you soon.
And with that last comment being said, you know what I mean? It's tough out here for men when we were talking about love.
Go ahead.
What just happened?
No.
Anyway, so my deal is that and with my son, I just had this conversation with him the other day. I said, bruh, I didn't know how to be a father because I didn't have one. So I didn't have a real good, what we call
role model
or blueprint to go from. So a lot of what I did was just offer OJT, on the job training. We had to learn together. I knew how to be a son because I was my mother's son.
Right.
I got a lot of comments.
Go ahead. Go through the comments. We're going to spend the next few minutes with the comments. Go ahead.
When I don't read these comments. Lolita said, what up to everybody?
Hey,
Lolo.
What up, Lolo? Ebony says she's never been cheated on knowingly. Miss Hunter says being cheated on doesn't mean the other person was lacking. Cheating is a choice. Lolita said, you can't stop a person from cheating, but I can stop you from cheating on me by leaving a relationship. Miss Hunter said, no need to cheat, just leave. Lolita, people don't change, situations do. Damn, I don't know about that
Lolita.
one. I don't know about that one.
Damn, Lo.
Lolita, I'm too young for Freaknik, so whose parents were those?
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm about to say the Duke Jai hosted Freaknik one year.
Don't do that. I was there, but don't do that.
Dominique said, random thought. What do y'all think about picking a topic beforehand and picking two people to defend it and two people to oppose it?
We actually have that. We just didn't get to it tonight, Damo. We appreciate your suggestions.
But hey, everybody's in now, so go for it. Lolita said, and let's not forget that if you make $45,000, your tax bracket is 22%. Lolita said, damn, she touched that. Miss Hunter said, Turn Scott, same thing I said. She said she's speaking real shit. She was definitely talking good shit. And Lolita said, so now you have a woman that wasn't taught and men that wasn't taught. So the relationship is broken from the beginning. We have a lot of trauma.
Wow.
Lolita also
said,
but the man only might have built one house while she built houses.
But that's where the intimidation factor came from, Lo.
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
That's where the intimidation factor.
And that's what I mean. Like, as a man, like if I meet a woman that built numerous houses and I built one, that wouldn't intimidate me. But it's certain men that it might.
If you pull up on that house,
I wouldn't be intimidated. I'm be like, "There, let me get with this motherfucker because I'm trying to."
If you pull up on that, I literally witnessed the dudes that will be like, damn, Slim like that until, and we just talking about off of looks,
right?
We just talking about off of looks,
right?
Cute, dimples, body, okay, yeah, we gon' and then they go, yeah, I'm gonna show what I got. Take her to my house and da. And then she go, all right, now come to my house. Niggas is like, well, Shazam.
If he shouldn't let that intimidate him, he shouldn't do that though. Real live.
The male ego is very fragile.
Man, what? I will never.
Vicious.
So you telling me that it's normal for a woman to have things and you not have as much as her, and that makes you not feel you can stand up and shoot your shot.
Not even necessarily have things, but her aura. Because you remember,
I'm Mark Scott's son, so hell no. Hell no.
The male ego.
Okay. I'm married now, but shit.
No,
you got a Marine Corps daddy, so I can see your confidence. I can see your confidence being through the roof. I can definitely see your confidence being through the roof because your daddy was a Marine.
Baby, we need to talk, baby.
Nah, most men, because remember we had this conversation about a friend of mine that was like, why is he acting like that? And you was like, because they're intimidated. A lot of
intimidation factor
are intimidated by strong women.
No, that's true. That is totally true. So, I totally agree. It is a lot of men that are. But let me ask y'all this: do you feel like those men are weak?
Well, man.
No. I'm talking to you.
Not me. What man are
Would
weak?
you feel like that man is weak? A man that is intimidated by a woman that has more than him?
He's definitely weak.
I would say. I'm not going to say that you're weak.
Shit.
If you're not trying to level up. If you're trying to level up, like with
he ain't say that. He said if he's intimidated to come at you.
If they're trying,
he's weak.
If they're trying to level up, then they're not going to be intimidated.
No, because some of them still are. Because sometimes, even when you are in a relationship with somebody and you're okay with them making less than you.
All right, prime example.
Finances always come up from the man.
Prime example. Like, it's this dude I posted.
Also, wait.
Yes.
Why is it coming from the man?
Yes, it is. If she makes more, than you and she is more set, more well-rounded, she's more educated, and she's okay with you making less than her, at some point in that relationship, there's going to be an argument about finances, and it's more going to be from him.
Please hold on. Wait a minute, y'all.
He's going to feel insecure.
Lolita just said something. Lolita just said something. I got to get in on this. Lolita, I love you, but we about to have a conversation. She said, as a man, some women need to leave alone. Let me step my game up. But instead, they be like, let me holler and fuck her life all the way up. So Lolita, let me ask you, are you saying if that man bag ain't right and hers is, he need not to holler?
I see what she's saying.
I'm asking that. Hold on. I'm asking that because as a man, if a man got that bag and she working at McDonald's, she don't deserve me because she work at McDonald's?
Now, I think that
I'm asking her. I ain't saying that's what she's saying. I got you,
but can I just want to give my opinion on that. And my opinion is, I think she mean like there are some men who will look at it as a come up, and then end up fucking it up.
Yeah, I ain't talking about that part.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just
but
like
that's where Lolita was.
Okay,
I
can go.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
That's where Lolita was on that.
Yeah, most people may see it as a come up and then fuck it up versus seeing it as, all right, I'm gonna get with her. She got a lot more than I do, so let me try to step my game up so I have something to offer. Now I'm gonna keep it all the way on 100. Me personally, most of the women that I've dated have made way more than me. Most. I mean, I've never been intimidated by it, and I've never tried to bring them. I've never tried to bring them down. I've tried to either level up or at least try to add something to the situation.
Should a man make a certain amount of money before he come at a woman that's
Man, we might go 3 hours tonight.
Because I've dated somebody that made less than me.
All right, let me get this.
All right, let's get this.
Chopping It Up Radio, you on the air?
Hi, it's me. It's Lolita.
What's up, Lolita?
What's up, Lolita? Oh, shit. I knew it was you. What up,
yeah. So let me explain what I'm saying, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. So you got this man. The woman doing great. She on her own. She, you know what I'm saying? She doing what she need to do. She handling her business, right?
Uh-huh.
And here come this man, y'all big old egos and all that. Oh yeah, shorty doing good. You know, I'm doing okay for myself. I'm not doing the best. I'm doing okay, right?
Uh-huh.
And you step into this woman's life. Instead of y'all building or whatever, you break her down. Like, at what point do you say, hold up, let me step my game up before I even approach you?
That's a fuck nigga. That's a fuck nigga you talking about. That's a fuck boy you talking about.
But they always get the chicks though.
You know why? You know why though, Lolita? You know why the fuck boys get the chicks? Because that's the look. They might got the look that she want. Yeah. And see, that women get that type. When you fall into that being a type chick, when you got a type, that's when you cutting yourself short. When you have a type. A lot of women, and I am men, but a lot of people got a type. Oh, he got to look like this, or he got to have this look, or be this type. And that type shit will fuck you up. And I'm going to be realistic.
It definitely
and that's guess what? And you 100% right.
I'm gonna speak on that.
Guess what?
And that goes back to what I was saying. when I was saying where a man will look at a female with that big butt and all that instead of looking at this female that can build him up and possibly y'all be teammates and stuff.
But Lolo, he ain't gonna marry that. That ain't the one Lolo. A man don't marry that one with the big butt and the flashy this and that. He married the one that.
We don't want you after you use goods.
We gonna chase that bitch on.
Yes. We don't want you after you use goods.
Broken, baggage, keys. You know what I'm saying? He getting into it with all his family. They all put him out. They don't fuck with him no more. And I gotta sit there and clean up that mess.
Now, let me say.
Stay your ass over there.
Let me say this. I can proudly say, I married my type. When I swipe, I ain't gonna say.
God, here go Mike bragging again. We see it all the time. Some of us ain't married yet, though,
No. I'm not trying to throw it, but that must say a lot about me, because that means that I am super proud of my wife gave me a second chance at life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. My wife gave me a second chance at life.
That's big.
And I literally say, when I saw my wife, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I was like, seriously? I was a tad bit intimidated a little, but I didn't let that stop me. And I shot my shot, and then it was a freaking, like what Jason said, a Disney fairy tale. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
So it was a Disney fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? So I say, I got lucky. I thank God for that. I just had to throw that out there.
Right.
Damn.
You was at the right place at the right time in the right moment. It was your season.
I was on the internet at the right time.
Congratulations. but all of us ain't got that season. You know what I'm saying?
So look, let me ask you, Lo.
We still trying to figure out our season.
Exactly.
So Lo, let me ask you, because like you said,
go to match.com.
like you said, Lolo, you said the man, he looking at the butt and all this and that, but yet and still, that type, most men.
But when he comes over here to me, he now has community dick. He now has all this baggage. He now has, and the same with women too. Some women out there for
community pussy.
It happens both ways.
No, we call it party pussy.
Party pussy.
And about that statement about a girl working at McDonald's and all that stuff. First of all, let's say it like this, right? Money attracts money, right? So if you sitting there and, okay, I know what designer clothes you got on, I'm going to go after that. I didn't know you work at McDonald's. I ain't know a person who worked at McDonald's who can afford Balenciagas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, times is changing now.
So that's what I wanted to ask you. So listen, this the difference though, Lo. A man takes a woman as she is. A man don't look at her bank account when he meet her. He ain't seeing money.
That's not necessarily true either.
Again, a real man ain't looking at her bank account.
Here that would not holler like, okay, what's that dude? He's famous, right? He out here, he on YouTube or he was on Instagram or something like that, right? I ain't gonna say his name because we don't need to give him no big ups or no credits or whatever, right? So he was saying, he was in a Corvette or a Ferrari or something like that. And he recording himself. And some fans, they was yelling his name and everything like that. And he was like, what's up? And he was like, he looked back to the camera and was like, usually I don't say things to people who, you know what I'm saying, not on my status. But I thought I'd give him a little, hi.
I think that's
some men do.
True.
Some men do.
But do you think he just did that for social media and for comments?
I'm sorry. It's a.
Thank you, Darmo. Darmo said it. Men don't
comment?
care about what women make. Will take you as you are.
That is true.
We are not looking at your money.
Most men.
No.
Most
men.
Not
Most.
some.
Most men.
Most.
Yeah.
Most. I'm gonna say most.
Listen, I will have a bag. And this, like I said, as a man will have that bag in his pocket, that bag in his account. And if he walk in Burger King and he's attracted to Shorty and she looking good as shit behind that register, he gonna go at her and he gonna hit her up.
I ain't gonna lie. I would not probably. I wouldn't be.
If that's the case, then this is what I want. No, because you know what? If that's the case, then why the hell is there men talking about I ain't messing with no gold diggers? I don't want no gold diggers.
Now, I'm glad you said that.
That's
Hold on. I'm glad you said that, Lolo, because guess what?
Lolo is off the chain.
Lolo, I'm glad you said that. A gold digger is different.
Yeah,
so
different.
I post these things in Buddha Speaks from the Choir family. And what he does is he dresses up as a McDonald's worker. And he tries to talk to these beautiful women. He tries to talk to these beautiful women. And some of them say, oh, no, I don't have no change. Get away from me. And some actually talk to him. But guess what? When he walked to that Lambo, them Jones that try to carry him come back. That's a gold digger. Correct. So not a woman that works a regular job and she wants a man with something. I want you to want something.
I bet if he put that McDonald's shirt on a younger guy with some muscle, I mean, dude old as shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
You are very judgmental.
I hear what you
If I walk up,
I get the
Lolita, I'm a little older, Lolita. Why you call that man a bad body dude?
What is that smell? It's a foul smell in the studio. I'm sorry. Oh, now my Terrence got his shoes off.
So disrespectful.
But Lolita,
my shoes been off for 30 minutes now.
Hey, Lo.
No, I've been dying to say that.
Lolita, I get it though. Like I'm one of these guys. I get the big picture. Like if I don't expect a woman to give me a certain look or a shout if I'm not up to par on certain things. I know that's life, period. So I'm not gonna say she a gold digger just because I'm not up to par. No, she wants a man that got something going for herself. And that's cool. All I'm saying is men, we are different. We'll give that woman that ain't got shit a shot and try to build her up.
But the man said the best line ever, right? The man said is no such thing as an ugly billionaire.
That's not true.
I'm cute.
Bitch, I'm cute.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't want no bum. I don't want no bum bitch though. Like for real, if you could be working at Burger King, but you just gotta aspire to want more.
I don't know I don't know. I mean, a beautiful.
Okay, so like and that's what I'm saying. Like you like, oh yeah, I take a person working at McDonald's. That
I will.
Bitch probably 19.
No, even if she's fucking 40, I don't know.
She got to be the manager. I'm sorry.
Working at McDonald's.
Nah, listen.
No,
listen,
because a man will do that because their thing is to provide.
Exactly.
So
a real man is different.
They're going to do that, whereas women. You're supposed to provide, so we're not going to go for somebody that we know that can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
If you're 35 or 40 and you're working at McDonald's and you're beautiful, I don't know what the situation was. I don't know. That might be your part-time job. You might be going back to school. I'm not looking at you as a bum broad versus how a woman gonna look at you off the break. That's all I'm saying. Men are different. I'm gonna think, what is the situation? Why is she here? It don't matter. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna find out. Versus a woman. Oh, that nigga at McDonald's. Fuck him.
And if she do turn out to be a bum, you still gonna be like, let me lift you up?
You said if she what?
Because it is some bum bras out here.
That's all I'm saying. I don't want no bum bitch. I'm not saying just because you work at McDonald's, you're a bum bitch.
If you find the situation out and she do turn out to be a bum, then you still gonna bring her up?
Okay, now let me answer that question. I'm gonna answer that question. What makes her a bum? Is the pussy good? Is she doing it? What makes her a bum?
She ain't got no aspiration. She ain't got no.
Why you even get that far?
I'm fucking with you, love. Hey, love.
And Buddha has spoken. And Buddha has spoken.
Buddha speaks.
What the mouth do? Is it worth it? Everybody deserves a fair shot, Lolo.
Oh my gosh. I'm done.
Do y'all want to actually move into some of the time? Hey, thanks, Lolo. We're gonna move on. I think we're gonna move on. Thanks, Lolo.
All right, Lolo.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Now, are we gonna wrap things up, or we gonna move into another topic?
Or I do have a
because this
I have
time
a Miss Zudi's bottom line that is very juicy.
I go ahead. Let's get into that.
I want to talk about that. This one made my blood boil.
Oh shit!
Hold on, let me pull it up.
And just to real quick reiterate, so you look at your screen. The bottom has the email for Miss Zudi's bottom line. So make sure y'all send y'all questions, concerns, whatever you have to Miss Zudi's bottom line at gmail.com. It's right there on the bottom of your screen. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to write that down, type it in your phone, whatever. If you need some advice, some questions,
you got it spelled wrong.
I do. That's what you said? Okay. Well, I'll fix it. Tell us what it is.
So it's Miss Zudi's bottom line. You have one. It's one Y.
One Y.
Okay. My bad.
Instead of
And that may be why we haven't received a letter.
That might be.
No, I do post it onto each of the pages.
That might be.
So
it might be.
Why somebody? I know.
Why we just catching that shit?
Huh?
That
never
might
looked
be.
at it.
I'll fix it.
That's funny as shit.
We were just talking about these letters not
People
coming
like,
in.
I know. People like they letters not coming in.
They was coming in like a motherfucker in the beginning.
Well, I've always had it, so yeah. But no, she posted all the time. I'll fix it. it. But then we're gonna have we about to have a commercial for that joint too.
Let me take my glasses off.
To read.
Okay. Yes.
That's
they're only to.
That's some funny shit, dude.
Right?
No, they're only to see far away.
I need these
Not
motherfuckers to see everything.
You
I'm not that blind. I'm not that old yet.
Oh, we're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do.
I'm not that old yet.
Good.
Okay, here we go. It's called Baby Daddy Drama.
Oh shit.
How you doing, Miss Zudi? I'm so pissed off that I need to know if you think I'm overreacting or not. I have a daughter who's 12 years old by a guy that I'm no longer even friends with. He was abusive and he cheated over and over, and I had to go ahead and let him go. Decided not to be part of his daughter's life since I wouldn't take him back. And with the help of my best friend and my family, my daughter has been doing great. Recently, my best friend went on a cruise, and when she came back, she told me my baby daddy was on the same cruise with the chick. I didn't care. She said he asked about his kid, and she encouraged him to reach out. Skip to 2 months later, and she becomes distant. She's not really returning my calls as much. I've probably seen her a handful of times, which is unusual. She's normally over here all the time. I thought it was work, but it just became odd after a while. My daughter even noticed and asked why she hadn't come over anymore. Last weekend, one of my sisters called me from the mall and said she saw my best friend hugged up with my baby daddy. I didn't believe it. So she FaceTimed me and walked up to them and told me to say, hey. They looked shocked. Well, at least my best friend did. She came over a couple of days later to talk about it, and she wasn't even remorseful at all. She didn't see why I was upset. She said that since I didn't have feelings for him, she thought that he was fair game. This shit infuriated me.
And he was.
Hells no. Go ahead. Sorry.
She lucky my sister didn't clock her at the ball. But anyway, if she thought that he was fair game, then why is she sneaking to see this mofo? She didn't even how can she even get wet for a bum ass nigga who doesn't even take care of his kid? I never understood chicks like that. Her not being honest from the jump is what got me heated. She even had the audacity to say that I should be happy for her. Ms. Zudi, I almost headbutted this bitch, but orange is not my color. She thinks that we should still be friends and keep trying to reach out, but I ain't trying to hear that from. I'm not trying to hear and keep. Hold on. I'm not trying to hear that because our entire friendship seems like it's a lie now. Would you stay friends with your best friend if she dated your baby daddy, even though has no relationship with your daughter?
Okay, real quick.
Okay, good. That was
real quick. I just gotta ask.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
She said, "Would you date?" Okay, is she mad that the best friend gave him some pussy, or that she don't take care of the child? Don't mix the two. If he don't take care of his child, that's one thing. That's fucked up. But now she putting the fact that the best friend gave him some pussy. it ain't her business if he take care of the child or not, if she just wanted to fuck him. Second of all, she didn't want him no more, right? She probably had the best friend around. Probably had the best friend around all the time. I made a post about that too. Y'all bring these bitches around in y'all relationships all the time, and then when he fuck her or she give him some pussy, only them two to blame.
They are two to blame.
No, you're to blame too, because you kept bringing her around in your goddamn relationship.
Well, wait a minute.
You should have left her ass at home.
Well,
you knew she was a whore.
No.
Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning of the leaving part. And I'm gonna be transparent on this one and put myself in this. Men don't leave kids. Men leave the women that got the kids.
That's not true.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
Give me a second.
I see what you're saying.
Give me a second. Yeah. Because women that run men off or men that leave women, it was something that went on between the man and the woman. It didn't go on between the man and the child, and he left the woman. He ended up leaving the woman, and now that he left the woman, the kid almost becomes casualties of war.
And that's fucked up.
It is fucked up because when you're not in tune with yourself, and you're in a competition, and instead of a relationship, and you get to that point where y'all separate, now that smitten and that once, we was in love, now that shit turns into hate.
So let me ask this real quick.
When you don't want to be
co-parenting.
Let me ask real quick though. Yeah. Back to the main letter. This whole exes don't fuck with the ex thing. If you move on, find your man, get married, and you happy. You happy. You got your man. Hold on. Let me finish. You got your man. You got what God got for you. You got your man. You happy. And then you turn around and see your friend with your ex. Are you salty about that?
It's not salty, but certain exes are off limits. Baby daddies are off fucking limits.
Certain exes. You hear this?
Yes.
Y'all women kill me with this wild shit.
No,
let me tell y'all fellas something. All my niggas,
especially
you see one of my exes, you can fuck them. You can have them. She's an ex. That's it. I don't care about her.
No. Baby daddies are off limits, especially if you know that this nigga abused me and does not take care of his kid, and you've been helping me for 12 years to raise this kid.
I don't give a fuck. That's my ex.
No.
You can have her. No. Fuck her. She's an ex for a reason.
No. And the fact that, to me, I'm like...
That means you don't want nobody else to have that dick.
The fact that she hid it from her is the thing that she... So if y'all didn't listen to the story, she don't give a fuck about this nigga. But the fact that her best friend hid it from her is the issue that she's having, because since you had to hide it, you knew you was dead.
No, I ain't. Yeah, I get that part. I ain't talking about that part though. I'm talking about an ex. Period. You said certain exes are off limits.
Yeah.
So if you're happy and you have your man, you have a whole new life going on. You worried about who your ex fucking?
First of all, if it's my baby daddy and my best
friend,
what? Nah, that's awful.
Yeah, that means you care about that nigga still.
No.
Yeah, it do.
No.
You do. At the end of the day, you worried about who he fucking. No,
because
Zudi, think what you just said.
There's a certain code to me that
fuck a code.
Friends,
it's fucking.
That you need to, as my friend.
Nah.
The only code in that would be family, right? So, just on the internet the other day, this dude was confronting his baby mother, who gave his brother some pussy, and then she was like, we not even together no more.
Right.
Like, I don't even like you. He was like, but that's my brother. He said, okay. And I wanted to fuck him.
Yeah, I mean,
because I wanted to fuck him, I gave him some pussy. He took it.
If you're upset who your ex is fucking, that means you still have something for the...
It has nothing to do, but like I said, it has nothing to do with the ex. It has everything to do with the best friend, because they know they should not go there.
So she's supposed to be team you and not do her.
What the fuck?
Yes, first of all, why are you fucking with a nigga that don't take your risk?
Because she wanted to fuck him, and you ain't fucking him no more.
Is you would not like.
She's not planning on having this baby.
Right.
How do you know that though?
She's not planning on...
But I don't care. Women that fuck with men that do not take care of kids, and you know that this nigga don't take care of his kids, I'm sorry, I ain't got no respect for y'all. I'm sorry.
All right, I get that part. But I ain't talking about that.
But
I'm asking you if your ex fuck a nigga, another female that you knew, and you're mad about it.
So it's not that I knew. If this is my best friend.
What if it's just your friend? What if it's just a person?
If it's just a homegirl, I don't give a shit about that. But if this is like my best friend, like
matters.
My best friends are like my sisters.
Okay.
Like I
what if he was fucking you good and y'all ain't work out? She don't deserve good dick?
There's millions of other dick.
But what if he was fucking you good and y'all didn't work out?
You can't find no other dick and millions of other dicks.
I don't care about who my ex fuck.
No,
I don't care.
Yeah,
you care about who your ex fuck? Because if you did care, that means you still want to fuck her.
No,
right?
It has nothing to do. See, you keep saying the ex. It has nothing to do with the ex.
But we different though. We men, bro.
We men.
We men.
Friend,
and now that I hear her say that, now I'm kind of like, you know what? And from you asking that question, then asking me, we men,
right?
We are external. Women are internal.
Right.
So
I get it.
So as they move, they move a little bit more compassionate than we do. They move a little bit more into their feelings than we do.
Right.
So that would mean a little bit more to them than that would us. I look at it like I left you for a reason.
Exactly. And I don't care who you're fucking now.
Again, it has nothing to do with the ex.
No, we got
how you feel.
Because we get how I feel, but it's everything to do with the friend.
Right.
Period.
Like, well, I want my friend to enjoy good pussy if I enjoy good pussy. He deserves it too.
So
friend,
listen, this is my friend.
She had good pussy. It didn't work for us. Maybe you can do something good with it.
This is my friend.
If it was one that we called like community dick, then okay, you go ahead and you can do whatever. But
we got a woman that agree with on the man's side. Ebony said, "Nah, it's because you care." That's real shit.
Shop Shot, where you at? Hold on. Where's Shop Shot at? Because we all put in and Shop Shot. Go.
I was just waiting. Me personally,
I was just waiting. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just me personally. I mean, I got both sides. So sometimes what didn't work for you may work for somebody else.
Exactly.
But me personally, my wife's friends are off limits. My ex's friends.
Mine ain't. And yes, Miss Hunter, my best friend can surely take my ex-wife if he wants to. She's my ex. I don't give a fuck about her. That's just me. Could my friend date my ex-wife? Yes, the fuck he can. She's an ex. I don't want her. Once you my ex, I don't want you no more.
Your ex-wife that has children.
So the fuck what?
No, because I feel like when kids get involved, there's something totally different. You say that, but
me personally, I think family and close friends are off limits.
It can be, but if it happens, it shouldn't happen. But if it do, what the fuck? So what?
So then, but if you already knew it was wrong because you snuck and did it. That's the problem. Why lie?
What if she didn't sneak? What if she come to you and say, best friend, I'm feeling him. Can I get him?
I'd be like, he's a trash ass nigga, but go ahead.
Oh, now since she asked your permission, she can do it.
You can do it. Don't come and lie to me.
Oh, God.
That's why I said it has nothing to do with...
She should have asked before she fucked him.
Again, you're listening to respond, but you're not listening to understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
And that's why I said it has nothing to do with the ex. It has everything to do with the friend, because then you're breaking that level of trust as my friend.
Got you.
That you go behind my back and then go and do this.
So if she didn't go behind your back, if she asked you as your best friend,
I'd be like, hey, I saw him on the cruise and he looking real good right now, and I'm do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Long as she asks.
You already know. You know what has happened in the past. You know what you're
what happened to the
yourself
code?
Into.
You said if she asks, it's cool.
But
what happened to the code?
You put yourself out there. If you want to put yourself out there, don't come to talk to me about that. When this nigga bust you upside your head, don't come and say nothing to me because you decided to do that. Now that level of friendship between us is not going to be the same
because she decided
because
to
you
date
decided
him?
You decided to date him.
Damn.
But I'm not gonna disown you as if I found out. Now you must be finding out. You lucky my sister and bust you upside your head while you was at the mall. That's just me.
Lena said, no, he's still off limits. Don't give a fuck if you ask or not.
Real quick.
Y'all crazy.
So Shemay said, someone can have him, just not my friends. And then she said, I agree with her. Go get another. So like I said, I'm in agreement. Friend, close friends. And that's somebody that I know. I don't give a fuck. Somebody that, that's my man. I'm cool with him. but that's not my friend. Like we don't hang out. We don't, like.
So your friend can't fuck your ex?
You top what? Fuck no.
Can't fuck your ex?
I wouldn't.
So you get divorced. You get divorced tomorrow. Listen.
Call it what you want.
You get divorced tomorrow, and Duke is not married, and he wants to fuck your wife.
Tomorrow he want to fuck her, or if he end up fucking with her a year later, or some months later. So the fuck what? I don't care. And I got a new joint, and I'm happy with what I'm got. Okay. Why would I care? Please answer that part. Answer this part real quick.
That is your friend, and then that's the mother of your kid.
1 second. I want you to answer it for real now. I want you to answer for real. I get me a new woman. I'm happy with my woman.
Who say you got a new woman? We're not saying you got a new woman.
If I leave, if me and my woman don't work out, right, and I get what I'm looking for, I got it. And he come to me and say, man, it ain't like this, but a couple of months ago, I talked to so-and-so,
he came
more power to you.
No, listen, you didn't hear what I was saying.
No, I added the part if she asked.
She left you, right? She left you. You don't have nobody new. And then you find out, you go to dinner one day, you just happen to go grab food, and you see him snuggled up in the booth with her. You not going to feel some type of way?
Am I going to be like, no,
I didn't know.
No.
You better get away from her.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing all that. You know why? Because I dodged the bullet. Now I'm straight. I look at shit different. And that's just real life. If you get with that woman, that might be what's meant for you. It wasn't meant for us because we ain't together. I ain't looking at it that deep. Now, if he go behind my back and he fuck her, that's something different. I get that part. But if he come to me as a man, like I asked you, if he come to me as a man and not ask me, because he ain't got to ask me shit because he grown. But if he come to me as a man and say, hey, me and Shorty, this happened. That's your ex. I understand. No disrespect, but this is it.
But the key,
brother.
But the key to that letter was they did it behind her back.
I got that part. And that's what I'm saying. But I went deeper and I asked Zudi, why couldn't she fuck if they ain't together no more? That's what I was saying.
And I think the whole point is because they went behind each other's back. So if they would have, if at least the best friend said something to her like, girl, maybe it would have went different, maybe not. But at least there would have been an understanding and she could have got the perspective of her friend.
My man Minister said, my wife is my ex-wife's brother's ex. See, that's my thing, young. That's what I mean. Just because shit didn't work for you, don't block the next person's blessing. You don't know what the fuck is for who. I believe that I might have been meant to meet you through another motherfucker and shit just worked different. I don't know. But if you're my ex, I don't care about who you fuck. And that's the bottom line.
So if you don't care, there's no reason to hide.
No, I said I don't care. And even if you hid it, I still don't care. Okay. You're my ex. I don't want you back. You done fuck somebody else. I don't want you back.
It has nothing to and that's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with the ex, but the friendship that you have with this person. It has nothing to do with the ex. Fuck them. But that your friend who you confide in, because this is your best friend that helped you raise your kid. You know what I'm saying? You confide in her. She's seen this nigga beat your ass. You've seen all this stuff.
Right.
And then for her to go behind your back and break your trust and everything else, and then
she was wrong for the sneaking.
So that's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do.
She was wrong for that.
It has nothing to do with the ex.
Right.
With that, or to me, it has nothing to do with any ex, but it has everything to do with my friend because I don't use that word friendship loosely.
Right. I get that part. And she was wrong for going behind your back. But that's why I asked you, what if they didn't go behind your back and it happened a year later? You still think it's wrong.
But don't come to me and talk to me about it.
So you salty a little bit still.
I'm not salty, but I don't want to hear it and I don't want to deal with it because I can't stand this nigga. So everything everything that I say about him is going to be negative.
I feel you.
So then I'd rather just not say nothing at all.
And then you also got to put it on the other person as well because they were just as wrong, in my opinion. But
Mike, you said I can't date your ex.
No, I mean, well, no, I take that back.
What about
I take that back. I take that back. So I wouldn't. No, nobody can date. If me and Ingrid was to split up, nah, fuck no. Or probably I wouldn't feel I wouldn't feel comfortable.
That nigga say fuck no.
I wouldn't feel comfortable with one of my friends dating my ex-wife. But anybody else, I don't give a fuck.
Can we throw a twist in there?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Well, certain women, I would say that certain women that I had solid relationships with.
What about your friends dating your relatives?
Might as well be the same way.
Huh?
You're salty about that too.
My friends dated my brother.
How?
I don't feel that way.
You
my
allowed
friends
that?
dating relatives. That's totally different.
You allowed that?
Yeah.
I had a problem with.
That's totally different.
I had a problem with it because this my man. This my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have something going on, I'm gonna want both of them there. But if they mad at each other and they going through some bullshit,
I'm still gonna be
and
there.
I invite my sister, and then she, and you know what I mean.
Invite your man,
and then my man gonna come. But here we go. My sister show up with a dude. My man show up with a bride, and now it's a competition.
But it may
no,
not.
not only that,
maturity level. You expect your man. Not only that, you can't. This is my thing. I don't care if you date my family member.
I don't care.
Just know I know you, and I'm not expecting you. But see, what niggas get it twisted at is you expect him to become who he not no more to be with your person, and I ain't going through that. I'm gonna let you know. Hey, you dating my nigga? My nigga ain't shit. We done ran these streets together. So know what you getting into. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Facts.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Facts.
I'm not going to be like, oh, no,
true.
you can't do that. Nigga, you hate.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, that is true. That is true. And you can't get into it either. Like if they, unless you put your hands
That's
on
the only time you can get into
hands on. But now, if you catch it, then you could only say, I told you so.
You can't be my man.
I told you.
You can't be my man and run them streets with me. Hold on. You can't be my man and run them streets with me and then dating my little sister and think you gonna be still running the streets with me.
No, not still running them, but y'all done did. Because you know what you and your man done did.
That's where I'm at. So that's why I say no, don't do it. Yeah. That's why I say don't do it.
But that's why I'm gonna tell my sister, I'm gonna say, listen, this is my nigga, and you know your brother, and he's just like your brother.
I'm going at
him. So if you
I'm
choose
not going
to do
at her.
So what would you
I'm going at him.
If it was reverse, like I know my brother, no, my brother's not a whore, but if he was one, and my best friend's trying to date him, she did. Would you break code and be like,
no? What you say is off the break before it happens. You looking at my brother, but I'm telling you, my brother different. And you let her make her decision. And you let her make her decision. That's all I'm saying. Like if my sister dated one of my men, as long as ain't none of this happening and putting his hands on her, I'm out of it. I'm out of it. I'm not checking who he fucking with. I'm not doing all that. You know what you getting into. You grown. I'm leaving it alone.
I dated my best friend's brother.
Yeah, as long as you ain't putting your hands on her, go do your thing.
That's tough. So what happened? What happened after y'all broke up?
We're still really great friends.
Y'all some nasty ass friends.
No, nuh-uh. We just said, and he'll tell you to this day, is that the only reason why we can't be in a relationship is because we're exactly alike.
But every guy that
both of y'all crazy.
Every guy that has
he's an Aquarius and I'm a Scorpio.
Oh yeah, and both of y'all crazy.
And we're that tit for tat. Like I'm
both of y'all
calm,
crazy.
But once you get me to that point,
petty.
I get petty.
Let me ask you this real quick, y'all. Let me ask you this real quick.
I'm talking about
Let me ask you this real quick. Let me ask you this real quick, huh? Zooty, how would you feel if you laying in the bed with your new man? Y'all been together about 7, 8, 9 months. Y'all getting deep. And he got a mean ass attitude one night. Like, he don't want you to touch him. He just mad. And then you like, baby, what's wrong? And he say, just found out my homie fucking my ex. How would that make you feel?
I'm like, why the fuck you care?
Thank you for answering that.
You know what?
Huh?
You know what?
No. First of all, no.
And with that being said, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We don't give a fuck about this bottom line. I don't give a fuck about this.
No, you said your homie,
theories.
like your homie dating your baby mom.
Whatever, Zooty.
He just changed his shoes.
She know what the fuck I said. She know what I said.
He put a different pair of shoes on the same foot.
Because you're not going to tell me that while we laying in the bed.
That's it.
No, because
so why do you care?
If I say that to my dude, he's going to be like,
why do you care?
Why you care? And I would say the same thing. It has nothing to do with the ex, but
this is why we
everything to do
said
with
you
the
were
friend.
still in love. This is why we said you were still in love.
It has nothing to do. It has has nothing to do with the ex, but everything to do with the friend.
No, I didn't ask you that. I said your man just told you
that
he's pissed off right now because he just found out his homie fucked his ex.
I'm gonna ask you, why do you care? Why do you care? And if we're gonna go deeper into this conversation, and it feels like you have,
real?
Yes.
Oh, you different.
Yes.
So you're not gonna be mad that he mad that his ex fucking another joint.
No, I'm gonna ask you, why do you care?
You different.
Shemaine said she's in the craze, so y'all better hold up.
Oh,
crazy. Hold up.
Hold on. Crazy. Like I said, petty and crazy.
She said, you look, she said, Terry, no, I'm not having it. All right, so real quick. Anything for the blast report?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Of course. I want to put on blast to the Hunters, Ray's Soul Food Catering. Man, they catered.
They like
my junk.
They like that?
Man, they catered to some of my potluck today at work. This motherfucking chicken.
Why you ain't bring none of that shit in here?
It's gone, nigga.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
You should
they
set
crushed
out
it.
side.
Shout out to the Hunters, Ray's Soul Food Catering. Y'all better holler at these peoples.
Say less.
Shit
Say
is
less.
crazy.
Make sure y'all post something on the page.
Shit is crazy.
Yeah, we know.
She did the pound cake. Did she ever give you a piece?
I did. You know I couldn't eat that cake, but yeah, she vicious with that too. She's vicious with the desserts. He's vicious with the food. They a power couple for real. Them Hunters got that food going.
She made it infused.
They like that
pineapple upside down.
Yeah, they like
pineapple
that.
Sweet. That's what's up.
Go ahead, Terrence.
So last Thursday, was I here last Thursday?
Yes.
I don't think I was. Was I?
Yeah,
here?
you came. That was Veterans Day.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
That's that weed.
I'm just saying, don't do that.
Do you say go stop smoking?
Don't. I stopped. I literally stopped, y'all. Come on, man. Help me out here. I'm getting older.
No, that's the old age.
So no, the blast report. The blast report is middle school basketball is amongst us. I told y'all last week that my son had a breakout game. He had a great game, but now it's some rhetoric spewing.
Oh shit!
So they want to know who's gonna be the best middle school team coming out of the South region in Prince George's County, and we got a lot of some trash talkers going on. So I want to blast out the John Hanson Montessori Eagles, man. They are doing well. They look good. Not only because my kid is a part of that, but I'm just watching these kids grow and blossom.
That's what's up.
And we definitely got to shout them out. They got after the break, they got 3 big games back to back to back, and this gonna be they got to show that they battle tested.
And y'all need to know, because of my man Seed, we will be out of this basement in about 3 years.
That's
and
right.
be in a real studio. Y'all better know it.
Look. Not only that,
that's right. This nigga
he gonna be the one. He gonna be the one
to
to get us out the basement.
Hey, fuck it.
But it's all good. It's all good, man. I definitely gotta blast my John Hanson Montessori Eagles out, man. Y'all got a lot of weight on y'all shoulders. The target is on y'all back. And everybody is doubting you. Everybody is doubting you. All I need you guys to do is to believe in yourself. Listen to what we got that we're telling you guys and put your best foot forward, man. And I'll see y'all at the ship.
That's what's up.
All right, Zoo.
All right. I'm gonna send a shout out to you. So this weekend that just passed, I went up to Philly. There is a Black-owned restaurant. If you go to Philly, it's called the Cheesesteak Bar.
Okay.
I went for the oxtail pizza, and
oxtail pizza.
They have an
I heard this shit is bomb. I heard it's bomb.
They have an oxtail.
They got pictures of this shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
They have an oxtail cheesesteak, and I was so mad. I went up there, and it was sold out.
Oxtail cheesesteak.
Yes.
Where the fuck is this?
This is
It's
the
called
new
the
wave.
cheesesteak.
This is the
It's a-
TikTok wave.
It's a cheesesteak bar in Philly. Black owned. The owner was very hands on. Walking through, I was about to say
Hands
no
on.
air.
Hands on.
No,
Yeah,
no, I was about to say he
cheesesteak
was
bar
fine.
is
So
what it's-
ladies
it's
who are
called a
single, he was
cheesesteak
fine.
bar?
It's called
Ladies
a
who's
cheesesteak bar.
single, he was fine.
He was
She's such a
fine.
nasty.
I had the jerk chicken pizza,
That sounds good.
and my sister had a salmon cheesesteak, and they had a jerk chicken. And then a friend of mine had a cheesesteak. And me being from Philly, I'm very picky about cheesesteak.
Oh,
And
you're
I would
from
say-
Philly.
Yes.
I didn't know you were from Philly. I thought you
Yes.
just fuck with the Eagles.
No.
And you like going to Philly. Well, that
No.
changes everything.
We
No.
talk about that shit all the
No.
time.
I didn't know she was from Philly.
Yes.
I thought she was from here. and moved to Baltimore.
Well, it's kind of it's kind of
No.
both. So
all three.
yeah, so
From
no,
Philly,
she
grew up in DC.
You from Philly?
Yes.
Okay.
Came to
Okay.
DC, moved to Baltimore like a year and a half.
So
ago.
that's why you didn't agree with the sub thing.
Of course,
Okay,
because
it makes
anybody who
sense.
says Mike's or Juno's,
Max's.
Max's,
I love them.
they are the worst.
Garbage.
They are
Max's is garbage.
worst. Yes.
Geno's
Yes.
garbage.
If you ask
Oscar Bibbles
any,
is garbage.
If it's anywhere, I
Oscar
could have.
Bibbles is not fucking with Max's.
Wait a minute. If it's
the devil's a lie.
if it's anything I could have thrown a Molotov cocktail at, would have been Geno's or Max's. I want to shoot.
The main reason why I'm gonna say this,
Hollywood, bro.
Yeah, the main reason why
mainstream Hollywood, bro.
The main reason why they get so much hype is honestly
Okay, go.
because they were on one of the food joints.
They was on the food.
They was on the Food Network.
That ain't where I
Max's
found
and
it at.
Geno's. But I'm just saying, not you, but Max's and Geno's were on the Food Network, one of the shows, and they were going kind of back and forth. They was asking people and everybody, oh, it's the greatest thing in the
Geno's is small, weak.
That's why a lot of
Max's is in
people
the
know
hood.
about it.
It's in the heart of the hood.
No.
And I just feel good when I go to Max's.
No.
It's 100 motherfuckers outside. They trapping. You go get your food. You might get into some shit. You might meet something. You don't know what's going to happen at Max's.
They're right next to. They're not far from each other.
I didn't say they were. I said Max's. I said Geno's joints is small. They not big like Max's. No charge.
No.
No
If you're going to go somewhere, go to either LaBelle's or
the cheesesteak
check
bar.
out the cheesesteak bar.
So the cheesesteak bar is in Philly.
Yes, it's in Philly.
Okay, you gotta fly me
We're
in.
gonna take a special.
I'm flown
We're
in.
gonna take a field
I'm
trip.
flown in. You ain't gotta
We
fly
gonna
me
take a-
nowhere.
we
I'm
gonna-
flown in.
we gonna
My
take a
wife
field trip.
travels a lot without me,
Yes.
so she might bring me this.
This
I don't travel, but
was
my wife does.
Amazing, but you got to eat it hot.
She might get
You can eat it warm.
gotta eat
but,
everything
but
hot.
everything. This it was amazing. So if you
Oh
guys
my
go,
goodness. I am
definitely
that shit look
intrigued.
good.
check it
But
out.
the oxtail pizza,
I'm going back up.
They
now
just showed
I
it.
first heard about that in Brooklyn. I think Slim started
That's
it in
it right
Brooklyn.
there. You just missed it.
I forgot his name, but we shouting out cheesesteak bar, so we ain't gonna go too far into the. But dude in Brooklyn invented that oxtail cheese pizza. What is it? White slices or what is it?
Crazy, yo.
Come on, Mike. In
What?
Brooklyn, the pizza guy that invented the oxtail pizza.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
He's from New York.
I don't know.
His shit, all the famous people are going there.
I don't
He
know.
does jerk. But we gonna do the. So
Yes.
next time you going to Philly, please let me know.
Okay, I'll probably go up there next week.
Let me know.
We
And we
about to
gonna
go.
all ride together.
We
Let's
about to
ride
go.
together.
We can
Yeah.
go.
Let's go
I'm
up there.
always
gonna take a
making a
field
trip.
trip.
It's only an hour and a half.
We're gonna
Okay.
take a field
The
trip.
truck
We're gonna
about to
take a
get out
field
the
trip.
shop. Soon as the truck get out the shop, we jumping in
Oh,
the
yeah,
550.
bet. That's bet.
We
Yeah,
jumping
we're
in
gonna
the
take a
Lolita
field trip.
called it. Lolita called it. Road trip.
We're gonna
in
take a
there.
road trip.
We got
Yeah.
it, Lo. We
And let
got
me
it.
tell you, it was cold as fuck outside, but there were people literally standing, waiting to get seated. Like
That's what's up.
I'll wait
Nah,
for
I
hours.
say
I
less.
ain't gonna be
Definitely
waiting to be seated. Just give me my shit to go.
So
And
I'm
I'll eat it
surprised you
outside.
ain't going
Nah.
and ride for Will. You
You said
from
what again?
Philly. I'm surprised you ain't ride for your man Will Smith.
you
Ain't he
mean?
Philly?
Yes, he's Philly.
Yeah.
I just said that shit wasn't true.
I
That's
had a
what's up.
comment on
That's
that.
what's up.
Go ahead.
That's what's
Somebody
up.
actually
You gotta
commented.
rock with Will from Philly, man.
Good.
What's that?
Larry, he commented on my page. I don't know if he sent it to you, but he texted me and was like,
What's
"Well, at least they let Dwayne get on top."
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I don't know why Larry.
They need to
No,
stop
Larry
doing
was
like
in
that.
here at first, but I
Yeah.
don't
Y'all
know.
stop doing Will.
He got
I
to
don't
get
know
up.
what happened.
He get up real early in the morning, so he got a few
But at
minutes
the
to
end of
jump
the day,
on, and then
Okay.
he out.
He ain't gonna
Alright.
give a fuck because he
He
got
might have said
money
it
in
in
the
there.
bank.
Was you rocking with the young and PNB Rock that got killed? Were you hip to him? He was the young rapper that was a big deal coming out of Philly.
I know who he is.
and got killed in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good night, Shamai. We appreciate you.
Shemay, thank you,
Shemay,
baby.
I'm sorry. Good night,
He
Shemay.
has
We
a
appreciate you. I
song
said it right on
that,
show.
He had a hot song that was on the radio.
Yeah, it's like
I don't remember it, but I know what you're talking about.
what is it called? Because my ex used to say
And they
that.
got
I'm
him
jealous.
out.
Jealous.
I'm jealous.
Mhm.
That's it.
Mhm.
And they
My ex used
they
to
got him
say
out
that.
Cali, man. That was
Yeah.
fucked up.
Man, that's
Mhm.
tough.
Yeah.
Damn, we rock tonight,
That's
y'all.
it for the Blast Reports. You ain't do yours, Mike.
I'm waiting for y'all.
Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I don't.
patient
I'm
Paul
waiting for y'all.
over here.
I'm working on my patience and trying to talk over them.
My bad, Sean.
My Blast Report is going to be Miss Chanel. Happy birthday.
Oh my right, thank you.
Oh, happy birthday.
Join the team. You've been making the impact. So I want to give a shout out to you. And was gonna get a cake, but you said you wasn't gonna eat it, so we got cupcakes.
Happy birthday!
You know, I gotta
Happy birthday
keep
to
this
you.
28-year-old figure.
Trying to keep that 60-year-old figure.
No, you look 32.
Happy birthday
in them jeans.
So,
well, look, I am
shout
42, so me looking 32.
Okay, 42.
Okay,
all right.
So shout out to
but
you.
look
Happy
though.
birthday. Oh, real quick. And just to let y'all know, before I'm gonna say happy Thanksgiving to everybody early.
Because we won't be here next week.
We won't be here next week. So
next Thursday, Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir. It came quick, didn't it?
Already.
So next Thursday is Thanksgiving. I'm gonna say happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Actually, Wednesday we may do a 20 to 30 minute pre-show on. We're gonna do
I'm going live while I cook. On Thanksgiving. So
we may go live on Wednesday we normally do our meetings. We may just do a live Facebook joint.
Let's do a 4-way live on Thanksgiving.
Let's do it.
Everybody drinking, cooking.
We could. We'll talk about it.
I'm not cooking this year.
We can talk about it.
I'm house hopping.
House hopping?
Yes. One of my best friends just told me that he makes this
turducken.
No. It's what is it? What was I just talking about?
Your friend making something. Have anybody ever had turducken?
Turducken, explain.
It's like
turducken.
What the fuck is a
turkey
turducken?
and duck?
Turkey and duck.
Turkey and duck.
I actually do a duck every year.
It's like a combination.
Mm-hmm.
How?
It's a real thing.
How?
You got to look it up. I want to try it one day because I love duck and I love turkey.
Okay, I do a duck every year.
Duck
Most of the time,
duck is a little too tough.
No, hell no.
If you get that cheesecloth and cook it right.
No, so I'm gonna tell you the key.
Duck can be tender.
I'm gonna tell you the key to cooking duck.
I had tough duck. All the duck I had was tough.
I'm gonna tell you the key to cooking duck.
I thought it was Daffy.
Mm-hmm.
I do a
Why
duck.
can't it be Donald?
I'm not fucking with y'all. I gotta go.
Go ahead. Go.
No, I'm good. All right, Chopping It Up Radio, the show that goes, we take it. We thank y'all for tuning in, and we will check y'all next week. We out.
Peace.